Stepped into days and that shit's so wild, where chaos rules and sanity's exiled. Tech toys and gadgets fill the air. Superheroes talk without a care. In this realm of wires and light, late night sessions feel so right. Insanity's dams we all embrace. A smile found on every.
Hey guys, welcome back again. Dave's Dimension. Welcome back again for another live stream. Welcome back again to Dimension Download Live. So tonight, well, like always, guys, we're going to talk about just about anything and everything you guys can possibly imagine. We got Ultra Carzilla popping up in the chat. I think he probably posted this when I scheduled the stream itself. Ultra Carzilla's in the house, and what is up, guys? And hopefully Skynet doesn't cut the live stream like last time. Not too sure what happened last time, guys. The stream got cut, and it was like, 30 minutes before Generation X-Wing. So I was like, no, we're not going to cut into their time. We're not going to cut it so close, so, But it's Friday night. We got some Ghostbusters stuff to talk about. We have some movie stuff to talk about. We got a lot of things to talk about, guys. What is this? And MTFs are trying to not only prevent anyone from hijacking me, but to make sure Skynet doesn't invade. Okay. I don't know what MTFs are. Are we talking mother trucker flyers? I don't know what MTFs is. I'm not hip like I used to be, guys. I'm old. What can I say? But we have the heart and soul, the pride of the North Ontario Ghostbusters, Woo. Tony.
Hello.
And of course, as always, he's flashing off his swag in the background. He's got his ectos lighting up like it's nobody's business. He's got his Slimer looking very slimy. He looks very moist.
He looks it. I have a good gloss on him.
It's like a used moist towelette. Mobile task force. Okay. We're not going to talk about mobile task forces. The algorithm might recognize it, misspell it with another force, another militarized force that happens to have 3 letters in the States, but we won't mention it. But it's Friday night, guys. We will talk about a bunch of things tonight. I know everybody and their grandmother's talking about Masters of the Universe. Now, Tony, on a scale of 1 to 10, are you excited? Are you like,
I'm excited. I'd say.
Are you hurt that it's taking place on Earth like every other gatekeeper out there?
It looks like a half and half. Truthfully, the amount I'm going to say I'm probably around like an 8 for excitement.
Were you all about the sugar substitutes? You want half and half?
Yeah, half and half.
I mean, I'm personally excited for it, but I'm the kid that watched Masters of the Universe.
Yeah.
I watched it as a kid. I only had 2 of the action figures as a kid. I've said this story before. My family didn't have much. The action figures I got were like, your local church would like give gifts to those families that couldn't afford much. So I had Beastman and I had Cyclone. Those were the only 2 I had as a kid. Now it's a different story. I actually went ham on the Masterverse Revelations line. So I have He-Man, I have Faker, I have Battle Cat, I have a couple versions of Teela. I do have Evil Lyn. I have Skeletor. I have Scareglow. I mean, I have a whole bunch.
Got like almost the whole line.
Well, not the whole line. I have a few. I have a few that I haven't even opened up yet.
Really? Are you still trying to collect them all?
Well, I grabbed a bunch from like eBay at pretty good prices. Like this one was obviously, this is Andra. She's like, Teela's a tech sidekick.
Yeah.
So I have her still in the box, and I have Stigor somewhere around here. So I have a couple. Yeah, I have Beastman. That Beastman that was in Revelations
Yeah.
is great. I mean, he looks like a cross between World of Warcraft and Masters of the Universe.
Okay.
Those figures, I really liked them because they scaled with like NECA. They're like NECA and McFarlane. They're about like 7-inch figures. So they're good size.
Okay.
So they're not like your Motu Origins. Nothing against Motu Origins, but they have more posability. Like they fit perfectly in the realm of McFarlane and also NECA with like the posability and everything. They're very solid figures. There's a couple of figures that you kind of have to be a little tricky with to try and get them to pose or stand up perfectly. Like Skeletor. There we go with the hand gestures. Camera. Stop it. Come on. There you go. So, with that being said, like Skeletor, I have to have him holding his staff to kind of hold and get him to stand upright.
Like a tripod kind of a thing?
I can use like the NECA stands that they have, like the flat circle with the peg. I do have the Barbarian He-Man.
Okay.
Spoiler alert if you haven't seen the Netflix series. There's a scene where Adam shows up and he says, the sword is just a conduit. What would happen if I summoned the power of Grayskull without the sword? And he goes like into big, massive, like hulks out. Like
He-Man.
like think Incredible Hulk, not thinking, just acting on instinct. That's and you get completely raged out, loincloth, just crazy.
Let's do this.
Do this, eh? No. But I mean, I think a lot of people I'm excited for it. The trailer has set my mind at ease because when I saw the leaked stills, which a lot of people still think that they they were leaked, not for any particular, like they weren't leaked by accident, that they're leaked on purpose to try and stir people up.
Yeah.
The old saying, show business, there's no such thing as bad publicity.
It's true.
Ask any football player, he gets pulled over in the middle of the night without his wife and someone's in the car. That's a whole other story. But I mean, we see Adam in the pink shirt with the white T-shirt underneath. So it's like, okay, we're going with the Motu schemes, but like, wait a minute, we're back on Earth after the dreaded 1987. I mean, I will watch the 1987 movie. Is it the greatest? No, but Frank Langella as friggin' Skeletor freaking stole the damn movie. Okay.
Oh, for sure.
I mean, Meg Foster as Evil Lynn with those friggin' haunting eyes of hers and how they had dressed her up. I mean, she was friggin' insane. Beastman, he just looked like he was an overly mutated, like comic book character. Like he was like,
you can't really tell what it was, but yeah.
It looks like he was like a very just slobbery. Like if you took a Klingon and you took Jackalman from Thundercats and you just merged them together. I mean, that's kind of what he was. I mean, they gave us Blade, or should I say Blades, which was a wholly original character. Then they introduced him later on. I mean, there was a lot of things that were just kind of like, okay, we're going to make it so that they go to Earth. I mean, the Man-at-Arms in that film did not fit the profile. I mean, he had the thick mustache, but that's about all he had to make him look like Duncan.
Yep.
His daughter, Teela, the Teela that they had in there, I mean, she looked a few years older than Adam, and it did not look like, or we didn't even get an Adam.
It was off.
He was just straight up He-Man, and it was more like, okay, this is like Tech Conan. That's what they made. That's what they made it come off as. And poor Dove, like pussy sounds like he's stuffed up and congested all the time. Oh, hey, we'll say, I mean, that's how he sounded. I mean, I'm congested because of the weather, but I mean, that's how he sounded. And I think they had to redub his voice a few times because he was just not doing a great job.
I can believe that.
A very young Courtney Cox You know, I mean,
Nope.
hell, between that and Cocoon 2, I mean, she had, you know, she's had a very long, varied career. Uh, Robert, was it Robert Duncan McNeil was her boyfriend, who would later be, for those Trekkies, he would be Tom Paris on Voyager.
Oh, I didn't even
And
think
he
about
would
that.
then parlay that into a very successful TV directing career. He still writes and directs, you know. I mean, and of course, I mean, Principal Strickland from Back to the Future as a detective who doesn't take crap from nobody, you know. And you have Billy Barty as Gwildor. I mean, we you know, it was it was I mean, for the first attempt at a Masters of the Universe movie, they were
For an-
trying so hard.
For an 80s attempt, it was
For a live action 80, I mean, think about it, 1987. There's no way they're going to beat RoboCop with that.
yeah, no.
Okay, 87. I mean, it was what it was. That's what it was. It wasn't the greatest.
I'm curious on the meetings going into production, kind of thing, like even pre-production of what, like how realistic how accurate to the show are we going with these characters, right? Because like they tried to stay pretty accurate for the time being, but they just didn't. They couldn't cross the T, if that makes sense.
They couldn't cross the Tila. What?
They couldn't cross the T to complete the list.
I mean, like the thing that has me is like, I mean, for the 80s, I mean, back then they were trying to do a lot of properties.
Yeah.
I mean, hell, look at Superman. Was it 87? I think 87 was Superman 4, Quest for Peace. That one was very, very bad. I mean, the third one with Richard Pryor, I mean, it had its issues. But the fourth one was just like, they just friggin' mailed it. You know, they mailed it in. I mean, it was just terrible. But I mean, the 80s, we were trying to find new properties. I mean, you had the Conan movies, so they're thinking, hey, Conan did so well, but it's very violent, it's overtly violent, and it's not very family friendly. But hey, what if we took like the innocence or the heart of like Never Ending Story, Explorers, E.T., and what if we were able to find a way to mash it up into a barbarian action kind of thing? Wait a minute, there's already Masters of the Universe. Let's try and just take that. And I mean, to me, the only shining light in that movie was Frank Langella as Skeletor, the makeup that they did on him.
Yep.
I don't care what anyone says, it was friggin' badass in my book. I still haven't. Oh, Ultra Curse says I still haven't watched the trailer for Motu. And to be honest, I'm not a Motu guy. I really can't give my true, honest thoughts, and that's an honest, fair statement right there. Because I mean, my fear was like when I heard, wait a minute, the new movie's going to be starting out on Earth. What the hell's this about? I'm like, what are they going to do? This is what I honestly said. I was on with Mega J Retro and other people, and I kept saying this. I'm like, is this going to be like friggin' like backwards Star-Lord, where he was like whisked away and he's grown up on Earth, away from his family? But then we see the trailer. Well, obviously he has his memories. He knows who he is. In the trailer, you see him find the sword. Of course, there's a little gag like, "Oh wait, you can't touch it. No, the sword's mine, lady. It's mine." There's some, and anyone who's a diehard He-Man fan, and that's the thing is this going to be good enough? Or is the trailer good enough to bring the casuals in? Those people who like Ultra Carter says he's not a Motu fan. Is it going to be enough to bring him into watching the movie? It may not be, but all of us who grew up with it, we're looking at photos. We're like, wait a minute, okay, there's Fisto, there's Ram-Man, we got Roboto. If you stop at certain scenes, you can see Clamp Champ. You know, you're like, okay, who am I going to see? Who am I going to see here? You're like, you're going down an inventory like who you want to see and who better show up. Because I mean that's what Generation X-Wing was doing last night.
Yep.
You know, and on the second stream, you know, they were talking about like, okay, there was this person here. Oh, we stop here, we can see this. So I mean, it's definitely going to be. I think it's going to be a struggle with the casuals, because let's be honest, when it comes to Masters of the Universe, unless you're a toy collector, you might not remember it. Okay,
It's fair.
You might not
I'm
remember it.
hoping. I hope they have enough like deep cuts and like characters in the background for true fans to be like, oh yes, he's there,
Yeah.
and not overwhelm the casual fan with characters, if that makes sense.
Well, I mean, it's going to be a test. I think if they do it right, if they take their time and do it right, it could be tremendous. Okay?
Yeah.
I think it could be amazing. Okay? So, like, I'm going to do this without sound. Okay, so here's the actual trailer. And, of course, who do we see right here?
Yes, the
We
sorceress.
see the friggin' sorceress. Now, those who don't know Masters Universe, the sorceress is the basic guardian of Grayskull, which is an ancient temple, an ancient castle, and a great power that protects the land of Eternia, which is a planet far, far, far away. Not in a galaxy far, far away, but it's a couple sectors away, probably. So she had bestowed a prince by the name of Adam with the sword of Grayskull, which in times of dark peril, he can use it to summon a great power, and he transforms into He-Man. Okay, basically think like the strength of Hercules, you know, the heart of Superman. You know, a lot of people keep comparing him to Superman in a lot of different ways because he pretends to be a clumsy oaf as Adam and to be disinterested in things. But when the shit goes down, you know, he pulls out the sword and he turns into He-Man. You know, He-Man and the Masters of the Universe to battle some bad guys. So she can only leave the castle in this bird form. So that's why we see her flying across. I'm not going to play the whole thing because we don't want to, anger. Of course, she's passing through. This is not Grayskull, but, you know, the Palace of Eternia, obviously. Now, I did notice one thing. In the trailer, we don't see Randor anywhere, which makes me think that did something go down where Randor was struck down? And that's why Adam was sent to Earth. And of course, those who may not know, you have King Randor, which is Adam's father, and also, well, we won't give spoilers away for those who might be interested in the movie. You and I both know what I was going to say. Wink, wink. Melty face. Anyway, you have King Randor and Queen Marlena. Now, Marlena is not from Eternia. She was an astronaut from the planet Earth. She crashed on the planet Eternia. Randor saved her, and she stayed and became his queen, and they had Adam. And of course, you know, they kind of had twins, but that's a whole other story. Google She-Ra. You guys will find out. It's not that big of a spoiler. Let's be honest. But I mean, we see. Let me see if we can skip ahead. Let me see if I can get the. Grayskull looks badass in here. The red moss. It looks sick. I mean, like I said before in the chat yesterday, if they don't make a friggin' popcorn bucket out of this, and by the way, I found someone photoshopped. They made an AI generated image. Let me see if I can pull it up on my phone. I shared this in one of the group chats that I'm in. It's Evil Lynn from the '87 movie with Skeletor from the '87 movie, and they have a popcorn bucket of Grayskull. I thought that was the most hilarious thing ever. I'm like, okay, that's freaking hilarious. I mean, that would be killer. Or what if they say, hey, if you bring in your own Castle Grayskull, we'll just fill it up with popcorn.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. I mean, we know a few people who probably 3D print some. I'm just saying, it's a thing.
Just print me out one.
Just saying. I mean, this looks fantastic. And I'm wondering if they're going to give Castle Grayskull the Doctor Who treatment, bigger
Yeah.
on the inside. I would love to see that.
I was surprised to see how close it was to the city, though. I must say that, but it does make sense having it.
Well,
that
no,
close.
it makes sense because how quickly did Adam always get to the castle?
It's true.
You know,
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, Cringer, aka Battle Cat, he's fast, but he ain't that fast.
Instantly there.
We got Archer coming up in chat. Archer, if you want to join the chat, I mean, if you want to jump on with us too, I'm sure I know you went over some of this stuff yesterday. So, but if you want to join the chat, in fact, I need to put that link in the chat for anyone who would like to join. Archer's probably, printing his power sword as we speak.
Probably.
That Archer guy, I swear. I talked the guy into getting a printer, and now he's just printing every 80s, 90s weapon he can think of now, Just put that, I'm going to pin that to the chat. So anyone who wants to come, they can just click the link and they can join us. There you go. But, I mean, the castle looks friggin' phenomenal.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. It looks
good.
It looks, I mean, yeah, it's CGI, but look how damn textured it is. But I wouldn't be surprised if this castle is actually a practical model inlaid or inlaid around CGI, which I think would be great. And I would love for that to be a thing. Sent you a DM of what I'm working on. Oh,
Uh-oh.
Is it family friendly? Oh, that's looking fantastic. Wow, man. Jesus.
I'm curious, Archer.
He's working on the Red Ranger sword.
Yeah.
It's looking fantastic. It's looking freaking amazing. Was it I'm no Tony, but I'm working on my painting skills. Dude, this I mean, do you mind if I share this? Do you mind if I share this on the screen? Just give me a thumbs up or a yes or no. Because it looks phenomenal. I mean, it's like, damn, dude. You're gonna put Rex out of business.
Go for it.
Is that what you say?
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna pull up IG. See if I can pull this over. Well, I'm going to have to stop sharing and re-change the share. Here we go. Share screen. Do the whole entire window. There we go.
Well, happy early birthday, Rogue Demon Hunter.
There we go.
Oh, Demon Collects. Sorry about that.
There you go. How good does that look?
Ooh.
Tell me that doesn't look good. I mean, Hasbro who?
That looks good.
I mean, tell me that doesn't look good, man. I mean, that looks friggin' phenomenal, man.
I want to get closer on it.
How much would you be selling those for? Hint, wink, wink. I mean, that looks. I mean, obviously, I know Rex has been telling him what paints to buy because I can see how reflective that is.
Yeah.
It looks
Probably
phenomenal.
automotive.
Just look at it up close. Ha ha ha. I mean, it looks fantastic, man. I told you, listen, I said before, your skills, you are advancing so quickly.
Yeah.
I mean, I've only been baby stepping when it comes to the stuff that I've been doing. This is looking phenomenal.
Archer, I'm curious if you're going to dirty them
Whoever
up
made
or
that
not.
sword needs to be goated. That's what Rogue says. This sword has been 3D printed, sanded, bonded, and painted by Hey Archer of Nerd Affiliated. Okay, Archer has 3D printing videos coming out soon, so go ahead and check them out. This is a perfect example of someone learning to basically running before they're learning to walk, but not stumbling not one bit. As much as Archer, he's talked about a lot of issues he's had with the Cyclops visor, but take a look at this. I mean, with the lightsabers,
I wouldn't even say those were like major issues that he had.
See,
They were
I
like
would've-
baby issues.
you know what I would have done? I would have if some of the paint is like messed up on one side, I would make it look like it was weathered and scratched up like Battle,
Mm,
and do it
an
on the
option.
other side too.
Yeah.
Because I'm all about, I love weathering on props, right? Make it look like it's actually used in battle damage, So
I
I'm
had my worst nightmare that happened, like 3D printing wise, was with slime, like the Slimer. Basically, I was painting them and I put a clear
Yeah.
coat on them, and basically the clear coat and the paint didn't gel together, and basically it all started to crack up, and basically I had to strip it all down off everything and redo it. It was such a nightmare.
Take a look at, just the majesty of it all. Okay. It looks insane. This is full blown Eternia, like cranked up to 11. It looks fantastic.
I didn't
We
realize
got,
it was a waterfall.
Yeah,
Oh,
we got the multiple waterfalls right there. Now, at first glance, I had to watch this a second time. I thought this might have been almost like, is this like a hint or a nod to Snake Mountain?
Hmm? You do see a Snake Mountain though in it.
Yeah, but look at the fighters, the weapons, the vehicles that they have here. It looks fantastic.
So good. Oh, that sword.
The
That
sword looks so bloody fantastic. Archer says that's a shot from Black Panther. Wakanda. See, that would be an interesting. That would be an interesting mashup. If you took like He-Man versus Black Panther.
Mm.
I mean,
interesting.
With T'Challa's suit where he can absorb all the kinetic hits. He might be able to do some damage to He-Man. I'm just saying. But no, this sword looks great. I love the leather strapping for the handle looks great.
Yep.
I wonder, do we see in the movie? Are we going to see a nod? Like maybe is there another sword with a certain gem in the center? Hinting at She-Ra's sword. I would love to see something like that, or even if it's like just something in the background.
The Horde is mentioned.
Like the portal. Yeah, and honestly, that's another thing. The Horde figures from Revelations, Hordak, he looks fantastic. So, I'm really hoping that this movie does very well because the trailer itself, it's hitting the right notes. And honestly, I said this yesterday in the chat. There's a lot of haters out there. The haters need to look at the source material, not just comics, but we know Marlena's from Earth, which means He-Man and, or should I say Adam and Adora are both half human. And maybe it's that half human with half Eternia that makes them the right people to be able to wield the swords of power. Just saying.
Yeah.
And so,
see what Archer said?
Really? Lionel is in the background is in the background of the toy store. Hey. One of my most favorite 80s throwback toy figure moments in modern television. If you go back to Supernatural in the later seasons, there's a story about cursed items at a comic book collecting shop. Right in the beginning of the episode, this one guy gets his ass handed to him by a limited edition Panthro action figure that's like this tall. He's like this tall, and he beat the living crap out of him. So
that's amazing.
It's a hilarious episode. There's other stuff among other things that are like cursed in there, but I'm like, okay, you're bringing Thundercats in. Okay, I'm down for it. That's another thing. As a toy collector myself, I am on the fence about they did a Motu and Thundercats line recently. The
Yep.
figures look really good, but it's a whole thing. But the sword looks fantastic. I love this like I don't know, this, what would you call it, like an ancient pedestal that's like holding the sword?
Yeah, because it's altar-esque, but it's not at the same time. So it's like I want to see the top of it.
You know what it kind of looks like in a way? It almost looks like it's a portal, maybe to
Yeah.
another universe.
Ooh.
I mean, like, look at this. We have like again imagery of Grayskull right there. This almost looks serpent-esque, like here, like almost like a scorpion or something.
Yeah.
But like it just like, let's see here. There's your close up. I mean, it just looks fantastic. I mean, the sword looks fantastic. It looks flawless. But I mean, this altar or whatever you want to call it, it looks amazing right there. Of course, we get all the different heroes or kings. I'm wondering if any of these are Hero, one of the earlier heroes of Eternia, because those who saw the Netflix series, Revelations and Revolution, Masters Universe, they actually show the afterlife, where you see King Grayskull, you see Hero, you see all the fallen heroes from the Masters Universe era.
That was actually pretty cool to be able to see that.
Wait, is that John Cena?
Kind of looks like it.
or if Tom Brady was actually a decent person, maybe. But I mean, like, we see this right here. Of course, in another scene in the trailer, you see one of the statues is destroyed or desecrated.
They all had crowns. I don't know if you noticed that.
Yeah.
They all had crowns other than the one closest to
They're
the
like
camera.
past kings. Yeah. Adam. A very young Adam, of course. Adam on Earth. And if you notice, we got all those drawings of the swords in the background.
It's true.
So, I mean, I know Archer and other people have talked about this. The Gen X X-Wing podcast touched on this. It has a very Thor feel, Thor being kind of banished to another realm without his hammer. This is Adam without his sword. Of course, he can't reclaim his powers without the sword. So, I mean,
I'm just curious about the story there, like, because he was brought here as a kid, obviously, right?
And if you notice here, what does he have as like screensavers on his computer monitors? We see, the universe. And if you notice, this kind of like purple haze, which is something we always kind of saw in the Eternian sky. And he's got his telescope. We got a globe here. I mean, what else do we have going on here? Is this like a camera or something on the side?
Ooh.
It looks like we have some action figures, maybe. Wait, are those freaking bowling shoes he has on the floor? It's like red and black or red and navy or something here.
Looks
so, I mean, he's got all this imagery here.
Looks
and
like a big room.
it is a big room. Yeah,
bigger than my room.
But it also begs the question: who is he staying with? Who is he raised by? Did Marlena send him to Earth, and did she somehow find her family? And are they the ones, keeping an eye on him? I mean, if you had a child and you were trying to protect them, and you knew you had, you wanted to protect them, you would probably trust them with your only family, right?
Yep.
That's just a thought I have.
My cat just jumped on me.
The battle scenes right here look fantastic.
That's like one of the things that I'm most excited for, because the battles in the other movie were not the greatest.
Wait a minute. Marlena was a redhead. They're making her look blonde here.
Yeah, no, she definitely is blonde.
Yeah.
all the shots of her had blonde hair, which I'm not that like upset about.
Are they against gingers? Is that what's going on? I mean, Man at Arms is played by Idris Elba. Now Marlena is played by a blonde. Are they against gingers? Gingers have souls too. Come on,
I want to
guys.
see it. I want to see Tila's hair.
I'm going to hell
if
for that
it's-
one. I'm going to hell for that one. No, but listen, as soon as I heard Idris Elba, just hearing that he was going to be playing Man at Arms, I was like, okay, I'm going to give this movie a chance because it's Idris Elba. He's a badass in everything.
Yeah.
Whether you're talking about his UK show Luther, or anytime he's been in the Fast and Furious movies, Pacific
Anything he's
Rim,
in. Yeah.
The Dark Tower. A lot of people panned that movie, but I love Dark Tower. As the gunslinger,
So good.
great.
Actually, I liked
Okay.
him in the Dark
Take a
Tower.
look at this right here. I mean, I think that they all look badass.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, it's that's what makes me think like she's pulling him. She's like, okay, come with me, and I'm thinking that either this is the palace or maybe look at the red moss on the walls. I think this is her taking him to Grayskull.
Well,
And
that's
they
the
must use-
sorceress right there.
Yeah, and they have to use a portal. I'm guessing they use a portal. But here's
Yeah.
the thing: he's small, right? Is that staying that altar that the sword is on? Is it some kind of a portal or a key to a portal?
Yeah.
And the sword is the key. You know, I mean, there any number of possibilities.
That would make sense, kind of thing. Like even going back to like the 80s, right? With the
Yeah.
the
And then
swords and-
the next scene we see is Earth. So that's what makes me think, okay, it has to be Marlena that sends him to Earth.
Mhm.
You know, he, him. I mean, yeah, you get the pronouns, but Adam Glenn. I wonder if that was Marlena's last name was Glenn.
It's possible.
You know, because I'm thinking Glenn has to be something to do with either the creators of He-Man and Masters Universe, or it's some other Easter egg that I'm just not clicking on because I never read the comics as a kid.
Yeah, I didn't
So
know.
I'm probably missing out on some lore. Wait, Tony pointed out the sorceress, Dave. Oh, so we already know who the sorceress is. Miranda Picarin. My wife will want to see the movie just based on that, but my wife is also a Masters Universe fan herself.
Lucky. My wife has like no interest whatsoever.
Oh, well, a couple of years ago when they came out they were reissuing the original figures.
Yeah.
I had to get her She-Ra, I had to get her He-Man, I had to get her great Skeletor.
Nice.
No, but she was in that shot. You passed it.
When they were running in the castle.
Did you
But-
notice it, Archer?
Yeah.
Huh? Did you notice it, Archer? Huh? He looks so bored.
I want to know what he's looking at.
Swords, of course. Have you seen this sword? I found your sword. Okay, here's the weird part. This has to be like in the UK or something. Because why is this iPhone on 24-hour time?
Hmm?
You got a 1 here, you got a 6 here, so that's 16 hours, 4 minutes, which means we're looking at what, 4:04 p.m.
Yeah.
How often do you see someone rocking on their phone 24-hour time frame unless they're in the military, right?
Some doctors. He ain't no doctor.
He ain't no doctor. Oh, this is Dr. Love. Hey, ladies. But, I mean, it's those little things like, or this is like a UK trailer. Who knows?
Archer does 24-hour time. This statue I loved.
Yeah,
This
but
is
you know what?
This is
Archer-
a deep cut.
Archer also has like what 6 different Instagrams. He's a weirdo. You know, you have real Nerd Busters. You got Nerd Affiliated. You got Hey Archer. You got Book of Archer. You got the Book of Nerd Affiliated. We got the Chronicles of the Real. No, I'm messing with them.
The Chronicles
he-
of Archer.
The Chronicles of Archer. Wait, is that like this? Is that like a sequel to Narnia or something? I mean, some people I saw a lot of people posting like, "Oh, this is like Conan or something." I'm like,
No, it's the early
the
design.
original
of
design
He-Man.
of He-Man.
Yeah. They
But
just put out
yeah,
a character.
it does look pretty badass.
They just put out figures of that too, actually. Zap. I just want to see him pick up the statue and just run with it.
He breaks the hand off. The hand is still on the sword handle. There you go. Let's bring it back. It's kind of reddish right
Yeah,
here.
light brownish.
And they kind of gave her kind of the look she kind of has as far as the outfit. The outfit's kind of more Netflix Revelations.
Yeah,
You know?
I'll give you that.
Hey, she's
Which-
smoking out.
I like what they did with her outfit.
Okay, so Eternians have like wormhole technology. Okay. Let's stop this right here. Apparently, Robato's been hitting the gym because he's all swole right now. Look how friggin' massive Robato looks compared to everybody else.
Did you hear who's voicing Roboto?
Yes,
Okay.
Kristen Wiig. Yeah. I mean, I have one bone of contention here. Cringer looks friggin' huge.
But if Cringer's huge now, when he turns
When
into
he
Battle
changes
Cat,
into Battle Cat, yeah.
oh, I'm so excited. He'll be like
or
massive.
and I mean, and also take a look at that face on him. Like he's like, I don't give a shit.
I just want to grab the cheeks and just
know? I mean, like he looks huge. Like he's like,
Oh, yeah.
I don't give a. I mean,
But he does look big
is
enough.
Cringer is supposed to be cringy, like just cowering. You know,
He could be still be a coward.
he don't look like he's a coward. I mean, like he's like, I got y'all back. Come on, man.
Coward for a cat. That's like my cat. Like he can be like big and tough, but he becomes.
I mean, it looks like he ate the entire company of Fancy Feast here, man. Look at him.
but he is big enough for Adam to ride on.
I love that Man at Arms got the green,
Yep.
green under the armor. Okay, everything. I agree with what Generation X-Wing talked, what Jamie and everyone was saying yesterday.
Yep.
That his armor looks proportional. It looks spot on. It looks great.
Yes. Yeah.
Because Duncan's original armor, like that whatever cup piece that came like below his neck, it looked like it came out massively, like far.
Yeah.
This looks
I'm
more
just curious.
functional.
I'm curious if it's going to come up, kind of thing.
And I mean, technically speaking, we have a family here.
Yep.
Because Roboto is the, robotic son created by Duncan. So he is Tila's brother,
Yeah.
And of course we got the Friends version of Eternia here with Adam and Tila. Will they or won't they? And at this point in time, I mean, you have to imagine that she knows Adam's secret, right?
Yep.
More or less. Because
I would assume so.
If she comes to Earth to retrieve him, not just to retrieve him, but he's carrying this big ass flawless sword that she knows He-Man carries. Like, wait a minute, what?
He's not holding it there though.
No, but he has to. Like, don't tell me this is like Transformers. Like Optimus, when he transforms, his trailer pops into like a pocket dimension and then reappears when he turns back into a truck. Are you telling me
Shows
like
up to what he
like,
needed.
Adam is rocking a pocket dimension around him so he can stash the sword just like he did in the cartoon? Because he would just hide that sword in his shirt. You tell me
Back
there's
there.
no bulge sticking out the back like he's got some kind of weird tail in his pants or something? Jesus, come on. I mean, it's.
Oh.
I mean, there are questions. We have questions here, obviously. But like, I mean, hell, Roboto looks massive.
I like it. Like
And I said this
Roboto looks
yesterday.
like a robot. Like it's good.
If Mattel did, if they do like Revelation scale, like the Netflix figures, if they do scale and make the movie figures look like that,
Yep.
they do Masterverse scale figures for the movie. They better get the faces scanned just right,
Yeah, I'll give you that.
because who would have wanted Idris Elba, Man at Arms?
Oh, I'd take it.
You know,
I'd take it in like
And
any
I
skin
mean-
you want to give me.
like even Adam, like he looks like he's pretty good size. You know, and I mean, you know, anyone who says, "Well, Tila looks kind of short," listen, looks can be deceiving, and usually it's the short ones that are fast and nimble and can bring you down to their size. So
Yeah,
that's
which
all I'm gonna say.
I think it fits her character, truthfully.
Oh yeah, and I do agree with you. I do like this look way better. You know,
Yeah.
this militarized, like, you know, more casual looking Xena kind of armor. Like she got the wrist gauntlets right here. You know.
Yep.
And I wonder what other weapons she has at her disposal. You know, and I wonder if we're going to get any scenes between her and the sorceress. Because if you know, you know.
Yeah. I hope so.
I mean, like, there we are, Grayskull. I mean, we see
Yes.
her, Adam, and Cringer going to Grayskull.
So good. So good. Oh, love it.
I mean, the vehicles look great. Why does Duncan look so busted here?
Right?
It's like hobo iron. Wait, what's going on here?
Hobo Man at Arms.
Further distress. I had a blinking red light.
Uh-oh.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I like that blaster.
I like the
wonder
coat.
See, this makes me think: is he on Earth, just like chilling in the cut, kind of keeping an eye on Adam from a distance? Because he looks rough.
It's true.
But let's go back to Man at Arms. Yeah, his hair's kind of reddish if you think about it.
He has a beard.
Just saying. So I mean, they give him kind of a reddish hair right up here.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, yeah, it kind of goes with Tila's reddish hair. So yeah, that makes sense.
I heard people saying that was back in time, like when he was a kid. So we'll see.
It started over. Why did it do that?
Do you like the forests?
I mean, everything looks fantastic here.
Yeah. See, he's
Nice.
clean shaven there.
Looks like battle damage. Like there's like somebody took an axe to his helmet.
Yeah.
That's what I'm loving right there.
Lived in armor. Like, let's go.
See, we have someone holding up the sword.
Yeah. With no head,
So
though.
it makes me wonder: is this hero, or was this maybe King Randor?
Hmm?
You know, and maybe Skeletor or the Horde came and destroyed the head because they didn't want it. They couldn't stand his face or something. I don't know.
The head is in the middle.
You know, trying to freeze on that one image. So obviously we got Fisto. or as I said in the chat yesterday, cock knocker from from Jig and Silent Bob Strike Back.
Who's behind them though?
Well, here's the thing. A lot of people, some people thought, like I heard, someone had said, "Oh, could that be was it Orko?" But they can see
Orko?
legs back here, so I don't know. We don't know who this is.
Yeah.
You know, she's probably someone that maybe Tila knows. Someone had said that they thought this was Stratos.
Hmm?
You know, with the visors.
Yeah. I think Rob said that.
So I mean, I know they mentioned about Ram Man, but I can't. Maybe back here, that could possibly
maybe.
be some of them right there. I mean, there's a lot of different masters of the universe that it could potentially be. We get the obligatory slow walk.
Good
Now,
shot.
I'm not
Good
hating this.
shot. No,
I'm not hating
I love
the
it.
look. I'm not hating it. Okay, it's cool. However, when we see the rest of his body, we get. I mean, you got Spike War, you got Ram Man doing his his punch.
Love it.
Adam just pulling out the sword. So I mean, like,
yeah, it was always there. What are you talking about?
well, no, he's got like a strap holding it that time. We got Clamp Champ. Beastman looks.
Beastman.
He's friggin' beast.
Yeah.
Obviously, Adam coming face to face with his mother. And this has to be Evil Lynn fighting Tila. Looks badass.
Yeah. Where was that?
What, when he was transforming?
One of the shots looked. There was a ship. Go
Or
back a little
could
bit
this
more.
be? Could this be somewhere inside the?
Like right there. So, like, where is
Maybe
this?
that's. I don't know. This could be near Snake Mountain. It could be maybe inside. But with all this tech and all this kind of purple-looking tech, I wonder if that could be Motherboard from the Netflix series. I mean, if we have Hordak, we have the Horde there.
Yeah.
I mean, this could be Motherboard, and we know we're going to have Triclops in there, right? So I mean, there's possibilities. I mean, we could keep theorizing all day long if we want. I mean, you get the transformation here.
He looked young there.
I mean,
I like the
don't
armor.
know how I don't know how I feel about it yet. You know?
Oh no. Reminds me of like the toys, right?
Well, from a distance, like given the color scheme here, this almost looks like John Carter of Mars in the background.
I'll give you that. I mean, give 100%.
Which I mean, it's not that bad. It's more of a cult thing, right? But I mean, just I don't know. Just I'm not like I think I need to see better images, maybe more lighting, to see how I feel about this. Like, is this going to be like in the movie where he has the sheath, or in the cartoon when he had the sheath for his sword? We don't see anything like that here. So I mean, I don't know. I'm just like maybe I need to see more of it.
I feel like
so far most of the trailer is just him as Adam, and I'll be honest, he doesn't look like a Tana Adam here.
No.
And are we just going to have minions of Skeletor where he can just easily dispatch them like putties from Power Rangers?
Probably. That's what the Horde is, though, right? Like it's all the same character
of the universe. There you go, Snake Mountain right there.
Yes.
See, here's my thing. This just looks like a straight up bodysuit.
Yeah.
Okay. We're not getting the traditional Skeletor where he had that, his crossbones that were like askew.
Mm.
And honestly, those who know the origin of Skeletor, um, I'm sorry, I had to do the Joel Schumacher Batman reference. There's no nipples here. If this is his skin and he's wearing a cape, this is a bodysuit.
Well, I'll give you that.
And I'll be honest, this overtly looks like a bodysuit. Am I wrong?
It looks sculpted, that's for sure. Like
yeah. And I mean,
I need to see it better.
And for all the haters out there, as far as Jared Leto, I'm all for giving Jared Leto a chance because he's been dealt a lot of crappy hands.
Yeah, I'll give you that.
I mean, he's appeared in some good movies, and there's been some not so good movies, but that's not necessarily his fault. Tron Ares was Tron Ares. I enjoyed the film.
I liked it. I thought his character in Tron Ares was good.
Yeah.
Like, it suited him very well.
No, I liked it a lot. Okay, I liked Tron, and I liked him in it because he's just a program who's becoming more and more human, or more. He's the more he's killed. It's almost like you ever see the movie Mickey 17?
No. Oh, yes.
Okay, because you got the clones, but you keep remembering it. I mean, it's like if you were put into a video game, or you were put into a situation, like think of Groundhog's Day, Bill Murray. He's an asshole in the beginning of the film, right? But then he keeps reliving the same day. He's learning more and more, getting to know the people. He's becoming a better person by the end of the movie, right?
Yeah.
So Jared Leto, that's basically his character. He's becoming more self-aware. He's appreciating things. He can see the beauty in music, the beauty in humanity, And I thought he was good, but people shat on him. They just shit all over him. Like, oh, it's Jared Leto. Jared Leto doesn't do anything good. Morbius, I liked that movie. I just didn't think it was the right movie for him.
Yeah.
And part of it was the writing. And let's be honest, Sony has not had a great track record with Marvel products.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think he did what he could with what he was given for that movie.
Yeah.
Truthfully.
To play that character of Michael Morbius, I mean, they tried to humanize it, Like, oh, he's had this issues, these ailments since he was a kid. But then you also give him one of the best. I'm sorry, I'm partial. Matt Smith, back, Doctor Who.
Yeah.
He's great at playing a villain. He was a great villain in that movie.
Yeah.
It's just that again, Sony did not give. They should have done more diligence, better writing. They could have tapped over to Marvel like, hey, we want to bring the Morbius character to life. Could we maybe see some ideas that you guys might have, or what would they could have reached out to different sources and say, hey, this is what we're doing. It's like, sometimes if you're working on a project, sometimes you're going to show some of your friends your project you're working on to get their reactions and maybe get some inputs, some thoughts, right?
Oh, for sure.
And Sony just doesn't do that. They're like, oh, well, we're keeping it in the house and we're going to do this. I still have not seen Madam Web by choice. Okay, so many people told me it was just terrible.
I watched it. It was terrible for a Madam Web.
And you're still alive.
Yeah.
So, I mean, for me, Madam Web is this old woman who's like a fortune teller type.
Yes.
Visual. She's not what Dakota, whatever her name is, or whatever.
Not a 20-something-year-old.
Yeah. So I mean, there's just so much out there. Ultracar Zill says, I didn't watch Morbius and I refused to after they chose not to make it a rated R for bloody and violence. They should have included darker elements to make it somewhat horror. And the thing is, they could have even gone the animated Spider-Man series route, where they show Michael Morbius as a contemporary of Peter Parker's at Empire University.
Plasma.
There's so much they could have done, but they didn't.
I think the biggest problem with all those films is there's no Spider-Man. That's their biggest problem.
I heard that there was a Spider-Man in this movie.
In which one?
There was
one?
Madam Web, wasn't there a
Oh,
like an alternate
yes.
universe I heard
Well,
about?
it's not like it without ruining it.
It's not
yes and
Peter
no.
Parker, but it's a Spider-Man, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, there's that. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love the red eyes. The red eyes look fantastic on here. His Havoc staff looks friggin' sick.
Yeah.
You know. But like,
Practical prop. That's where it's like, I'm
but like
yeah.
the suit definitely looks like.
It doesn't look
it
bad if you're
definitely
not
looks-
concentrating on
No,
it.
no. And I'm curious, is Skeletor going to rock out his own sword? You know, just saying.
Mm.
So I mean, the trailer looks great. It looks great, and I'm excited for it. It's just it's going to be interesting to see what else happens. You know.
Yeah, I can't wait.
Well, you kind of have to wait,
I have to, but I can't.
but I don't want to go.
I don't want to do it on my own.
What was that?
I don't want to do it on my own.
Look what I can do. Oh, Stuart. Oh, stop that, Stuart. Sorry. Mad TV reference. For those that know. If you know, you know.
Stuart. No.
I do want to pull up some other things, though.
Okay.
Let me just switch to my other screen. There we go. So anyone out there who is into HasLabs, Tony and I are going to talk about a little something from Moby Signs. Now, if you're in Ghostbusters, Moby Signs, he's basically one of the best guys to go for any labels you want, whether it is for a prop you're 3D printed, like if you want to print out your own mini rads, you can get a label right there. Bada bing, bada boom, boom.
Quality and like optional how you want them, like they are.
And he will work with you if there is something you want that he's not exactly offering. He will work with you on that.
Yep.
I mean, decals for the ghost traps. He even had decals for the popcorn ghost traps.
Yep.
I mean, he will do just about anything, whether you have a Halloween costume proton pack, Spirit, you have a HasLab, you want new HasLab decals. He's got you covered with the traps. He even does labels for your cars, your goggles, everything. Anything Ghostbusters, even if you have like the Kenner reissue, like see, there's the popcorn bucket ones. Like even if you have the Kenner reissue Ecto ones, he's got labels for those too.
Yeah.
These are what I did on my HasLab.
Mm.
I went for the weathered look for the labels, and they work as a diffuser. The light, you can still see the lights coming through.
Yeah,
they work great. I mean, I also did this set to add like the little gold pieces to the inner workings.
I wanted to,
and
but
the silver parts. Yeah, I mean they work great. I even have like the ribbon on the inside.
Nice.
I mean, his stuff it's amazing. It definitely adds a little bit more pop to it, and you know, it kind of brings a little bit of, because you have like this, like just I don't know what you call this. It's not necessarily dry brushing, but he has this on there. I did replace some of the parts on mine.
Okay.
To give some different kind of looks to them. But yeah, it definitely adds a little bit of style, a little bit of difference to it.
Adds a little pop to it, right?
Adds a little pop. And of course, he's got the diffusers, whether you want weathered or whatnot for your power cell.
Yeah.
I mean, he's got everything. Like if you want, these are like decals for your cars. If you have the actual lights for the light bars, bam, he's got everything. I mean, if there's something you're looking for, he's even got some answer the call Neutrona wants decals too. He's got everything. These are the Kenner ones. I've used these. They're great. But now he has the Ecto 1, or the Ecto 1 and 1A HasLab. Where he's offering them. And they look fantastic. See if I can go back to that page. Page 1. There we go. So right up here, you can get Ecto 1, 1A, and 1B. If you
Nice.
know what 1B is, you've seen the movies or seen the video game, Ghostbusters video game from the early 2000s. Now, if I want to do that one, I just have to find a way to 3D print the friggin' Super Slammer
Right.
and mount that onto the.
I saw someone actually print one.
So, I mean,
So there is a file out there. I know that.
there's a file. You just have to find it. I mean, he's got some great stuff, and that's the thing. Etsy, you can find a lot of great stuff from a lot of creators, but also if they're 3D printed parts, I honestly recommend doing your research. And if they're designs that someone else made, go to that person and pay them for their hard work, and not just paying someone who took the files and ran off with it and said, "Oh, I'm going to be selling these." They're not that person's. And if they didn't do a commercial license, it's still pirating.
Yep.
That's the kind of the flip side to 3D printing. Is you can 3D print, you could sell, but to actually do it the right, honorable way, reach out to the original designer and say, "Hey, I want to buy a license for this because I would like to sell these."
Yep.
Buying the license is the right way to go, guys. So there's also something else I wanted to show off. I want to congratulate the Windy City Ghostbusters
Ooh.
for busting out $83,500. Right now,
Nice.
this is the Sony Pictures did an initiative this past year that they announced where it was the Ghostbusters Give Back. Their goal was to potentially see if we can get all the Ghostbuster franchises worldwide to come together and to raise at least $250,000. Sadly, that hasn't happened. They've blown that out of the water. $433,255.49. Don't know how the 49 cents came out, but hey. So right now, as it stands, all the Ghostbuster franchises who have been participating in this have combined total of $433,255.49. Now, some of the top teams currently, because this can change at any point in time, Windy City Ghostbusters somehow, just kudos to them, congrats to them, $83,500.
Nice.
Then we have the Buffalo Ghostbusters, $50,963.30.
Nice work, guys.
We have the Los Angeles Ghostbusters, $45,096.53.
Nice.
And we have, of course, Just Have Some Podcasts. They did a mega charity stream a few weeks or maybe a month or so back.
About a month.
$38,025. We also have the Oklahoma City Ghostbusters, $18,700. And the Circle City Ghostbusters at $13,867.92. And the list goes on and on and on and on. So, I mean, any of these teams deserve congratulations because no matter how much you raise, it's going to you're raising for amazing charities.
Oh, for sure.
And you're helping Sony see that as Ghostbuster franchises, we make a world of a difference. Whether it's the Starlight Foundation, Toys for Tots, you insert whichever charity you're fundraising for in there, and you're making a world of a difference. Now, part of this is they're also for those who reach certain levels, you're actually earning a patch of pride, if you will. Let's see if we can pull that page back up. There we go. So this patch right here, this is what we're referring to. This is something that you'll be able, your franchise, when you reach a certain level, you'll have this and you can wear it with pride on your suit.
I hope they expand it this year or next year.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's going to be up to Sony. Nobody really knows. This was something new that they started this year, and a lot of franchises are hoping that they will continue it, But who knows? This is, this could be something that, they want to bring attention to, and it's been an amazing success.
Oh,
so
yeah.
would like to think that they would. Now, some people are going to have trouble because depending on the length of the patch, you have the pocket here on the suit, right?
Yep.
You have the pocket here. So some people are going to have to remove that pocket per se, or they may have to find a different spot to hang that patch from. I mean, you put it all the way up here, depending on the length, you could still hit the pocket depending on where where your
Well,
sleeve is.
not just that though. A lot of the franchises have their patch on that arm,
Yeah. So
right?
some groups have patches and pins all over. You kind of have to be, like, do you want it, or are you going to do it like maybe on the shoulder part up here?
It's an option.
But also, I mean, well, see, here's the problem with that. You got your straps when you're pack covering it then.
Yeah.
So it's going to be something interesting, Maybe it's something that
Opposite side.
even if you try to do it on the other arm below the Moogly Ghost, the No Ghost logo, you usually have your elbow pads here. So it's going to be kind of an interesting thing. Or do you maybe not put it on a uniform and just hang it like in a shadow box or something that's a nice memento, nice little piece of the franchise,
Yeah.
nice little memento of something amazing that you did.
It'll be interesting to see what everyone does with them.
Oh, for sure. But it's amazing that I mean, some people thought like, oh, are they, will there even be enough? And yeah, they blew it out the water, and we're not even a full year into this.
Well, yeah,
this was announced, I believe, on GB Day last year.
Yep.
And we're not even a full year, so realistically, there's plenty of months left where this could be, they could easily hit 500.
Fingers crossed, right?
500,000.
I can see it. I can see it hitting 500,000. You got
we're
5
near
months
the
still?
end of January, so we still have February, March, April, and then that'll be June. So we have about what, 4 months?
Yep. 4.5
4 months or so.
Yeah.
Anything's possible.
Fingers crossed.
Anything is possible. So
I hope Canada will get some.
Well, I think it isn't. I think they only did this to the United States, which
Yeah,
I mean,
it's only the United States.
I mean, heaven forbid that they open it up worldwide. Canada, the Germany crew, with the amazing things that they do.
Oh yeah.
I mean, there's so many. I mean, there's Ghostbuster franchises in South America, Russia, Italy, France, all over the world, and I know for a fact because they have traveled. I mean, there's Ghostbusters in Australia who have come up for Ghostbusters Day the past couple of years.
Yeah.
It's amazing meeting them and getting to see these franchises. It's an endeavor just to come across country. It's for some people, let alone around the world.
It's true.
And it's always amazing because that's one of the great things about Ghostbusters Day is seeing, all the great teams, all the great people who've traveled around the world. Some are, they're couples. Some are full-blown families who come from different parts of the world to come up for Ghostbusters Day.
Make a vacation out of it.
Yeah, I mean, they make a trip out of it. And the thing is, they're not necessarily planning on seeing Lady Liberty. They're coming out to see the firehouse.
It's true.
The Mecca. I mean, I joked about, like I always said, I wanted to come, see the firehouse one day, and Buffalo Ghostbusters, did the promotion, did the endeavor to raise money for that sign that very first year, and ever since then, keep coming back each year, and it's amazing. It's so real. I shouldn't say so real. It's surreal that every year this amazing block party filled with Ghostbuster fans from around the world just happens on that Saturday, and it's just always a great time. And last year with all the rain that we had, people stayed and they just had an amazing time. So
everyone could use a shower, right?
Yeah. And by the way, anyone out there who has an interest in maybe coming out to Ghostbusters Day this year, go ahead and check out the Buffalo Ghostbusters on Facebook. That is your end-all be-all. If you want any news about Ghostbusters Day, about the latest and greatest going-ons, any news about any of the special talents or special events that are going to be taking place on that day, go ahead and go to facebook.com/the Buffalo Ghostbusters, or you can even go to buffaloghostbusters.com. Check out the website. There's links for Ghostbusters Day 2026 announcements. If you want to donate to the Ghostbusters themed Starlight Foundation gowns, if you want to donate via PayPal, Venmo, there's also the Buffalo Ghostbusters TeePublic page. Last year, there was the franchise playing cards that you can purchase, and of course, all the other links for the Buffalo Ghostbusters are all right here.
Nice.
So it's a nice little direct to the BuffaloGhostbusters.com for anything and everything you're looking for. But there's also the Instagram, there's the Twitter, and you can always email the Buffalo Ghostbusters as well. But I mean, it's been an amazing ride. Let me see here. Yeah, last year, Buffalo Ghostbusters raised $5,328.32 for Toys for Tots.
Nice.
So I mean, not bad for a bunch of Ghostbusters who love chicken wings, And of course, we had the Alessi brothers. I mean, just this the group. We're always posting anything, all the latest and greatest happenings going around. The Streamathon for Yes Have Some, of course.
Yep.
Starlight Foundation, the New York City Ghostbusters. They surpassed $3,000 in donations for their toy drive.
Nice.
I mean, that's the thing about Ghostbusters. It's about what we can do for the for everyone out there.
Did you get
always,
the CD?
What, the CD? Yes.
Yeah.
Of course I got that. I had to get that. I mean, come on, Ghostbusters Day, the album. And of course all the various coins that we did, because the Buffalo Ghostbusters went back and we took the previous designs of the t-shirts, because every year we do a t-shirt design.
Yep.
For Ghostbusters Day. And that's the theme for that year. Like we had the Ghostbusters. This is the first year, because that was year 2, because I think this was the first year. And then we had the mugs with the slime, and that was year 5. This is year 5. I mean, every year there's new merchandise that comes out, and all the proceeds go to that charity for that year. Because each year for Ghostbusters Day, we partner with the FDNY, and a new charity is chosen by the FDNY. It's not chosen by us. It's chosen by the FDNY. And, that way it's not just going to one charity. There's different charities that affect the, one year was Tunnel to the Towers Foundation for 9/11. And there's just different events each year, or different charities each year that make a world of difference. It was last year I forget, I'm blanking on the name, and I do apologize for it, but it was a charity where firefighters' families when firefighters die but not in the line of duty, like maybe there's a car accident, firefighter dies, their families are left alone, right?
Yep.
That charity helps them in need. There's different ones each year. So
nice.
But please go check out the Buffalo Ghostbusters on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, wherever you get your social media from. Go ahead and check it out. There's going to be now, as of right now, it's already been announced what 2026 will be, and I believe that is going to be June 6th, which is a Saturday. It's always the Saturday around Ghostbusters Day is technically June 8th, but we always do it the Saturday closest to that. Okay? But for more details, just follow the Buffalo Ghostbusters on the Facebook. So go ahead and check that out. But other than that, what else do we have going on in the world? Other than me looking at Etsy and trying to not purchase things. Let's see here. That's what my YouTube looks like. I'm just all over the place, guys. We got KBG's doing a Fallout game stream right now.
Nice.
Henry Resilience. Him
With
and Nerd
Archie.
Affiliated. This is from 11 hours ago.
Ooh.
They did a Nerd Affiliated heated debate on AI. Henry Resilient is a great interviewer and reviewer of news when it comes to social
nice.
media. He's predominantly known for for Power Ranger
Reviews?
covering
Oh, okay.
Power Ranger drama,
That's fair.
especially with the scammer of the century, Aaron Schoenke from Bad in the Sun.
Yep.
Because we were supposed to get that Legend of the White Dragon movie a couple of years ago. Jason David Frank's been gone for 3 years,
Oh, it's
and
coming,
we still have yet to get that movie.
Just another $10,000 and you'll have it, I swear.
Well, and that's the thing. He's all about the Kickstarters. Like he said, oh well, we're trying to raise this, we're trying to raise this, and now he's trying to get money for, more of the beatdowns, which he never did before.
Yep.
But now he has trouble getting those sponsorships. Surprise, surprise.
I wonder why.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe he took a lot of the money and, took it to buy a brand new house, or, he bought his wife a new ring before they got married. Because, I remember hearing the budget for Legend of White Dragon. When they got the funds, they got up to $4 million.
Okay.
Aaron Schoenke took $2 million to direct. How are you going to take you're going to take one half of the budget, and that's your cost for directing?
No.
That's just all kinds of shade. That's all kinds of shade right there. And he kept saying, "Oh well, it's going to be coming out this year. It's going to be coming out this year. Oh, we're waiting for color correction. The color correction took 8 to 10 months. That doesn't sound right to me. I'm not in the industry, and that doesn't sound right to me.
It could, if you have a new person doing it, and it's only one person doing it, it could, but why?
And of course, they were saying, "Oh well, we're working on the music now for it." His father's the one that scores all the superpowered beatdowns.
Yeah,
and supposedly through leaked footage or leaked interviews, the music that was used was reused music from earlier beatdowns and fan films that he did 8 or 6 years ago.
Yep.
So I mean, they can make all the excuses they want, but our boy here, Henry Resilient, of the Resilient Army, go ahead and check him out on his channel, Henry Resilient and Henry Resilient Clips. Him and his community, there's always some kind of drama. There's crash outs from former Ranger actors or Ranger super fans that it's kind of like the new Jerry Springer.
Yep.
You just you see that people just kind of being the worst, and you can't not look at it.
You can't look away, but you don't want to watch.
And he covers other celebrities and everything. It's kind of like if you will, a TMZ, but it's more of a humanized, down to earth TMZ, if you will.
Nice.
Okay. Great content creator. He's friends with our buddy Archer.
Yep.
Because Henry will actually pop up on Archer's streams sometimes.
Yeah, I've seen it. I've been on with him once, I think.
Yeah. But there's a lot of other stuff. We got the toy duos on Saturdays. Vern of Oakhurst Studios, him and the toy duo crew. Now it says toy duo, but it's like a group of 5 of them. But they're all because it started out as him and another friend, and they just kind of expanded. That's and they're going to review, obviously, the latest and greatest. We got Voltron.
Nice.
The Darth Maul trailer, of course, or as I call it, Paul Blart 2, Mall Cop. So trust me, I got a billion of those bad puns. They can call me Big Pun. That's more Master P. Sorry. But no, guys, I this is my YouTube. I watch everything. Got some Motu Masterverse reviews going on. Nice. Yes, I am a Trekkie, so anything Trek I will watch. Nice. Speaking of which, I have the power. So there's a boy Dolph Lundgren facing Ultra Gold Skeletor. Maybe that's where they got the idea for the gold Frieza in Dragon Ball.
Oh, maybe.
You know, they brought back Frieza. Now he's all like yellow gold.
Yep.
Maybe they stole that from Skeletor. Damn it. Is anything not sacred?
Nothing.
There you go. I have the power. There you go. Damn, that had to be heavy as hell on Frank Langella's head.
Oh yeah.
I
Even,
mean, come
like,
on. All that gold had to be restricting and everything. I wonder if they let him have the crown.
Ooh, I doubt it.
Because it had to have been sculpted to his head.
I don't know.
And it probably was like just gold plated. It wasn't like real gold, you know?
Yeah, it was real gold. It was probably gold leaf, if anything.
But like,
production wise,
this always cracked me up. I'm like, was this supposed to be the gem from She-Ra's sword?
I was gonna borrow this.
And it even looks like he's got a
gold
grill here before there was even grills, right?
Yeah.
This is 87. And it's so weird. Like people, like you hear me say Frank Langella. You know who Frank Langella is, people.
Yep.
You ever see the movie Eddie with Whoopi Goldberg? He's the evil basketball team owner.
Yes.
He was also the chief of staff from the movie Dave. Kevin Kline in the movie.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm a movie nerd, people. If you don't know. And that's the thing. It's like I'll just watch. I just doom scroll. I don't have that Tila, but that's that was the Barbarian He-Man I was talking about.
Yep.
Hey now, ladies. I'm sorry. I can't do the AI stuff. I just can't. In fact, Henry's live right now.
Oh geez.
There's this Power Rangers super fan who apparently had like a crash out, and there's all different kinds of stuff. Like it's just terrible. But yeah, I watch stuff on modding, and anything music. I will pop on anything music.
Nice.
This is if you're a rock fan from the '80s, Dee Snider did a more mellow version of "We're Not Gonna Take It." Like think of an acoustic slowed down arrangement, and it kicks.
Nice.
It really kicks ass. And for me, as someone who raises money for cancer through Roswell Park, like this is something that I had on my playlist all the time to kind of like give me motivation for bike riding.
Chris Angel directed it?
Yes.
What?
The mind freak himself. And
Sorry,
you see
I didn't mean to take that
Dee
away
Snider in all white. Yeah, shush. Damn commercials. So all for this is like they're giving statistics about cancer.
Yep.
Okay. Dee Snider rocking an all white outfit a la Michael Jackson. There you go. Chris Angel, ChrisAngelHelp.com.
Nice.
You know, they're doing I'm Not Gonna Take It. They have people holding pictures of their loved ones that they lost to add a bit more of to drive it home a little bit more, you know.
Yeah.
And just, I mean, they take it a little bit further too. Person comes behind, starts shaving her hair off. So, but I mean, it's a great song. As someone who is a former DJ, I love any kind of new takes on music. There's some people who've been doing some AI covers of different soundtracks, including "Saving the Day" by the Alessi Brothers.
Okay.
Yeah, it looks all AI.
Probably.
There's supposed to be like some sisters. They're singers. I'm sure it's all AI. But yeah, I mean, this is what I do. I will doom scroll. I will find stuff from like 80s and 70s movies that I loved. You know, here you got old school Dragon Ball clips right here.
Yes.
Krillin never got taller. I mean, what the hell, man? Jesus. Just everything. I mean, like, oh, here we go. A little AI storytelling here.
Oh, jeez.
It's crazy.
Like, okay.
tech reviews, of course, man. That's
Yep.
that's a lot of my stuff. Like my YouTube channel. Okay, this right here, these are some of my earliest, like one of my earliest videos. I was unboxing a monitor that was 5 years ago. And we won't get copyright because this is my channel. But like, there you go. The Black Swiss Army knife, which I still have, by the way.
Nice. Do you still have the monitor though? That's the question.
yes, I do. In fact, it's this one right here, my Samsung. Nice. I've had it for over 5 years.
Nice.
5 to 6 years now. And I don't have the desk anymore. The desk was a little small. It wasn't as deep as this one is.
That's fair.
But yeah, I don't even have the stand for that monitor anymore. Like I took that off and I have it mounted on an arm so I can move it around if I need to.
Yeah.
Rotate it. So, but yeah, I mean, yeah, this is like a very early video. It is not good. Like, let me see. I'll put the sound. Can you hear that?
No.
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 Let me do this. I'm gonna stop the share and see if I can get the sound to go through. I have no problem putting myself on blast, people. Okay. There you go. Sound. There we go. Can you hear that now?
No.
That's a nice little stand. This is obviously going to be
like the sound is bad
because I'm not going to be using.
And this is me before I lost my weight, so like places a mess. Got my khakis are a little snug.
I'm going to
nuts sticking out. I just look terrible.
Throw my bracket, my vest mount. Now, if you haven't.
Like this is just
for a full day now, and
this is me just putting it on the
I can't even imagine
on the arm.
Life
on the arm. Yeah.
Disconnecting my speakers very quickly
because I bought these wall
but there we are.
Arm mounts. They're not the greatest. I replaced them a couple times over. But there you go. You can see the monitors right there.
Video pretty well. Let's do something different. Let's go to
and that C922 camera you see in there.
Yep.
Up on the screen now. I did a video.
Still have it.
I haven't uploaded it yet. Of
love it.
When
hey, I will say this: they're built to last.
Demo of
they're not the greatest quality compared to some of the stuff I use now.
It's a little game
but
I like to play once in a while.
See here. I think I'm showing off. Oh, DC Universe, which I still play sometimes.
I played it a little bit. Not too much though.
We all know this game.
What game is this?
Ghostbusters video game? I won't play that because they'll probably get copyrighted. But yeah, this is like one of my oldest ones. Like I used, was it the Windows Movie Maker that they used to have, which they don't have anymore? That's what I used to kind of edit them. You know. But that's the thing, like a lot of my stuff is very rough. Like here's the arm mount, the Wally arm mount, which is what I used in the other video. Bike buying for big guys. When I got my first heavy set, like this is when I was like 490 pounds.
Okay.
Almost 500 pounds. I bought the bike. I had to pay for it to be reinforced. It cost $1,000 because I had to get reinforced gears and rims because of my weight at the time. There we go. And I made that off of a Canva right there.
I'm going to be getting a new bike, but I want to go over a few things about my soon-to-be former bike. Now, please excuse me.
That was my old
I have
bike.
A bike indoors right now.
That's the one that was
$1,000. Apartment building being worked on.
Because I figured I would do an updated review for this. Now I will say this: Townie bikes are great. If you just want like a cruiser bike, nothing from mountain biking or anything like that. It is a great durable bike. I had that for several years, and I put it through its damn paces. You know, you got the shifter on the hand right there. It's only a 7-speed, but I felt like I needed something to, I don't know, like I needed something so I could go faster. Plus, I wanted to do more long distance riding, and that's where I kind of went over to going to the adventure bike, which is an e-bike. But with that being said, I have come across a few drawbacks for e-bikes. You don't have the resistance like you normally would. When you're pedaling, you're applying more pressure, you're pushing forward. You don't have that on an e-bike because you have your different pedal assists, unless you turn it off completely. But then you're trying to pedal a 70-pound bike. The e-bikes are 70 pounds. This thing is light as a friggin' feather. And there are times when I miss that bike. But for the most part, what I'm going to start doing this year for my training for Ride for Roswell is I'm going to train without the battery in the bike.
Lighten up a little bit.
And, well, one, to lighten it, but also when I'm pedaling, I'm not going to have any kind of a motor assisting me. There's no power helping me. So what I'm going to do is the battery itself is probably about 30 or so pounds, maybe even a little bit more. And I'm going to have that in my backpack as a little bit of resistance on my back. But if I have an asthma attack, if I have any kind of an issue where because that's one of the reasons why I got the e-bike is because of my asthma. And where I live, there are very high bridges with steep inclines. And I got that to help me with those. But if I have an asthma attack and I can't pedal, I can put the battery in the e-bike, and there is a throttle that I can use so that it will use power, and all I have to do is just steer the bike.
Nice.
And that bike on just the pedal assist or the e-assist itself, the power assist, not pedaling, 20 miles an hour.
Really?
Now, if I'm on a flat level road and I'm pedaling along with the power assist on its top level, I can get up to 29 miles an hour. Okay. Those bikes can get you going pretty damn fast. And I used to work at a place that was maybe 30 miles from where I live.
Okay.
So, it'd get me there in about an hour.
Nice.
So, there are times when e-bikes can be very fun. It can be very crazy. There's my youngest River. The River, my murder cat, my murder mittens.
Right.
But we had actually sold this to a friend of ours.
Nice.
Who was heavy set and needed a bike that would be helpful and conducive for her to ride. So, this was rated for me, and I was at 500 pounds when I got it. So, we were like, hey, this would be plenty for you. And she still uses it from time to time. My old display, my Star Wars and everything else in the background before I rearranged and went for the more industrial look. I don't know, sometimes I miss the old look.
Peeking at your Ghostbusters stuff.
Yep. I don't have those figures below anymore. Actually,
did you give them away or you opened them?
No, I gave them away. We did some prizes and some other stuff.
Nice.
Oh, look, the Dimension download is being recommended. What do you know?
Who would have thought?
Who would have thunk it? I've done reviews on T-Mobile internet, and honestly, it's great internet.
Yum.
It doesn't work with the VPN for my job, so we don't use it anymore. But I had it just pointing it through the window. My internet speed was beyond. I was getting easily a gigabyte download.
Oh wow!
And 500 megabytes upload per second.
Really?
I shit you not. It is like where I am located in Grand Island. It was friggin' lightning fast, and I loved it. Like, you talking about downloading updates for a video game or uploading a video to YouTube?
Done.
Forget about it. But because it would not work with the VPN through my job, I had to discontinue it, which sucked. Because that was only paying $35 a month.
Okay.
Now I'm paying $5 a month for Spectrum. I wish I could get rid of Spectrum, but I'm not going to pay $70 for only like a 15x2 internet connection through Verizon. Forget that.
Right.
But no, I definitely highly recommend T-Mobile Internet. It was so easy to set that up. I kind of missed this look when I did the videos. Using OBS, I had downloaded some a theme that I got on. I forgot what it was, but doing 2 camera views right there, so you can see my reactions and then seeing the unbox.
Nice.
It's very simple. Like literally, you just plug it into a power outlet, no connecting coax cable or anything else, and they have an app on your phone that will help you angle it to the right direction so you get the optimal signal. And then you just connect your devices to Wi-Fi. It did have 2 Ethernet ports on it, which is convenient. So if you have at least 2 devices you need a wired Ethernet connection for.
Yep.
But Ghostbusting for Big Guy, this is a video I had a bunch of people message me about saying that they liked it. Because you don't see, yeah. We still have that. I took all the tape off. We don't use it for my Ghostbuster gear now. We just use it for clothing storage for the wife.
It's fair.
But yeah, I got this. Like, I forgot. Hey, I'm gonna put hazard tape all over it. I know it's like Ghostbusters glitter. People, calm down. Get off my back. But I did this. What was this? 5 years ago. 5 years ago, I did that video. 120 likes. What's in a box? And there you go. All my gear. Of course, you gotta have the Tobin Spirit Guide.
Yeah.
Back edition. My multiple leg hoses with Velcro. Elbow pads, of course. I still have the same elbow pads.
They're holding up.
Yeah. Bought them on eBay. Or not eBay, but Amazon.
Nice.
I do have my Benetton pack in here. The 3D printed Safeguard, although I want to print a new one. That 3D printed one was not mine. A friend of mine, David Zito, had actually 3D printed that for me.
Okay.
I still rock my my Spirit PKE.
Yes.
That thing is still old as hell, but it still works.
It's good. I have a hardcover copy. Your Benetton pack. Did you build it? Or did it come pre-built?
No, it was not assembled. I did have to assemble.
Okay.
But it took a long while for me to get it because I bought it during COVID.
Oh.
I bought all the parts from Benetton's, and I had to sand, drill. I had to do all the research to kind of like figure out how to put stuff in there. Yes, I do have military, a flashlight.
Yes.
I never wear it, but I have it.
Just in case.
And I love that you have the lenses right there. So if you want to do stuff, I took a Spirit goggles and I heavily weathered it to make it look. And I bought SpongeFace's 3D printed parts to make it look like Afterlife.
Yeah. Yes.
Although it's taken some hits since then, so I do need a new one. Like that part right there, it was just it was an extra plastic cog from like a gear. Bunch of gears I bought from Spirit Halloween. I just painted it, weathered it, so it looked like it was part of the the headset. I did the weathering on the other side, so it was comfortable when I was wearing it.
That's good.
I'm all about the weathering. But I do want to 3D print I want to 3D print a set of goggles. Because Ghostbusters Gear has that Patreon, and I'm subscribed to that, and he's got some goggles there. I want to do 2 sets. I want to do GB, and I want to do RGB.
Yes. Yeah.
So this video is just me going through all my gear, like my gloves. I like the fingerless gloves, the tactical gloves.
Nice.
I really do like them. A lot of people say, well, they're not really useful for anything. No, but I just kind of I like the look of it. And also, they're great to double as bike gloves for bicycling because you got the pads on your knuckles to kind of protect you right there,
Yeah.
They're nice and comfortable. I like them for cons because if your hands are really sweaty, the palm of your hands are sweaty, you have that to grip on things.
It's true.
So,
I know everyone's complain about that though. Complain about
by the
the
way,
leg
I
raises.
never use the chemical gloves. I just wear them on my belt.
Yeah, same.
And they actually have some silver paint by accident, but it works.
It does.
It makes them look like they're used, of course.
Yeah.
You gotta have your tube hose, and I just have it connected to a little clip that goes on my belt. I do need to order a new black belt from Tools and Talent Props.
Do it. I got one.
Yeah, I have the gray one.
Yeah,
I did that as a test, and I friggin' love that thing.
I'm
It's
putting
so good.
together
I
the
bought
engineers right now.
that ghost grenade from, I think it was KLS Ghostbusters on Etsy,
Yeah.
and I still have that. I got a
Worth
charging
buying?
battery though.
Is it worth buying?
I mean, for the time, yeah. I mean, I loved it because it runs on a 9-volt battery,
Oh, okay.
and you should see me press the button, unless I don't have batteries in them at that time. There you go. Because you actually hear beeping. You see the lights. You got blinking lights all over the place. The one light blinks between red and blue. I mean, for a nice, prop piece, it's fantastic.
You can't throw it.
No, you can't. Well, you can throw it, but it's going to be breaking to 1,000 pieces. This, the holster, it will hold it on there, but if you bounce around a lot, I can easily see it coming out. So, but I mean, for a nice little piece, especially if you're an RGB fan, it's great. It's a nice little piece to have,
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
But mind you, I bought this for 5 years ago too.
Oh, for sure.
So it's aged. It's aged. Come on, Jimmy. Spirit Trap, of course. Heavily modified. Yes, I took one of our Buffalo Ghostbuster pins. I grinded and snapped off the metal pin part.
Yep.
And I just I epoxied it onto what I used to use for some of my trap straps. I would go to the dollar store, buy a black dog leash.
Okay.
Take the dog leash material off, the strap part off, cut them up, put some Velcro pieces on it, so that just would wrap around it.
Nice.
And I had the Buffalo Ghostbuster logo on there. That's one of our older pins, Because you know how the doors would flap open.
Oh yeah.
So
I have so many
that's how I would
sorry.
keep that. Yeah, I would keep the doors closed. And by the way, that is Moby sign the labels on the doors right there.
Nice.
But I would have on this one, this was there was no wire going to it. I would hang that on my I had a 80% scale Spirit Halloween proton pack. And I had a V-hook on the side of the power cell to give it the RGB look.
Nice.
Let's see, skip ahead. Oh, that's one I still have. Walmart had the Imagine line Ghost Trap.
Yep.
And I snipped off the pedal and connected to some longer wires. Bought this industrial pedal on Amazon. This is actually gray and orange.
Okay.
Or gray and yellow. And I painted it. I took it apart, painted this black, and painted the top part red. So it was more kind of like an updated foot pedal, if you will. These things, it's basically like cast iron. You could stomp on that thing and it will not break. And it worked out perfectly because what I did was we used this during COVID. We for trick or treating during COVID, social distancing. We would fill the trap up with candy, and I would hit the pedal from a distance, and kids could then reach into the trap and grab candy.
Nice.
Yep. Come on, zoom out.
Mm-mm.
There we go.
This is what you would see maybe as a safety.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah, it's
I tried using the standard measuring tape, but
And of course, buddy of mine told me to get a Husky holder, Husky tape measure holder is perfect for the spirit
Nice.
spirit PKEs. And yes, you can see I heavily weathered it. I gotta weather all my props because I want to look like they've been through hell. Plus, I use the label maker to put my name on everything.
Smart.
Well, if you and like 5 other Ghostbusters all have spirit gear,
Yep. Things go missing awfully quick.
oh yes. Oh no, that's not my Bennett Kent in there. That is my that's my spirit. That's my spirit proton pack. But from a distance, you can't tell all that much, right?
No, you can't. It's true.
Because I put everything possible I could on that damn thing. Like I replaced all, like I think I had real Clippard on there. Like I replaced all the brass parts with actual brass parts.
Nice.
From GB Depot on Etsy.
Yep.
See, there's the V hook. I put a couple spacers out there. Bam. Weathered the hell out of that proton pack. And it has a home elsewhere now. And you see, I replaced the ribbon, cable, everything.
Smart.
So the trap would just slide right on there. Bam.
Do.
And yes, I put cap head screws all over that trap. Painted everything on there.
Looks good.
I need to do more prop making stuff. I'm going to try and do it. My oversized suits, because it's hard to find suits in big people sizes. So
Yeah.
I did have a Lapco suit, which I still have. It's baggy on me. Makes me look kind of fat, bloated, but it is what it is. I mean, that's the thing. You just use whatever you have at your disposal.
That's true. Well, even in the films, right? They were oversized suits.
What else do we have here from the past? Oh, there's me doing the Bennett Kent, doing the electronics inside. Revisited electronics. There's the inside of the Bennett Kent. Yeah, it was a big mess. It still is a big mess.
How heavy is it?
I actually did Mac Factory labels on
Pricey.
It's heavy, and that's one reason why I wanted to get the 84, because the Hasbro packs, there's just so much lighter.
Oh yeah. You can't go
so much lighter.
Hasbro.
Either that, or if I don't get the 84, if I wind up doing a 3D printed pack, that'll be much lighter. After the Flux pack,
Yeah.
I got a whole lesson in learning that one. Now, obviously, I got GB gear, GB fans. That's 5 years old as well. So the Bennett Kent is also 5 years old.
How time
Did a lot of epoxy, 2-part epoxy. I would hot glue stuff, and then I would put the 2-part epoxy over
top of it. Yeah.
And I do have I have thought about selling my Bennett Kent actually. I have a USB. I have not a USB, but I do have an aux cable going out to a Bluetooth adapter.
Ooh.
So you can play whatever you want on your phone, and it's going to pump through the speakers on the pack.
Nice.
So I was like, I used a lot of duct tape to kind of hold stuff together. I mean, it runs perfectly. The only thing right now is it doesn't have a functional wand.
Okay.
I need to replace one thing on the wand I have, which is actually a Carnivorous Creations wand. It's not the greatest, but it does the job. I got a town cell battery, so it'll run for days.
Nice.
But yeah, I mean, it's just that it's really heavy. That's one of the things.
Can't wear it for too long, right?
Oh, I've worn it all day long. And, there's the old Flux pack.
Really?
There's the old Flux pack in the background. I miss you, my boy. That was the original one. I sold that one. I sold the the 80% scale Ghostbusters pack, and I also had a blue RGB blue pack, all spirit. So I sold the 3 of them because one,
Nice.
like 5 packs, right? Plus, I really hadn't used the Flux pack in a long time, but this is the original. This right here, that little plastic part you see right there, that's actually part of an oxygen hose from my asthma nebulizer.
Oh, okay.
Put it off, put it right on the top of the plastic, a little clipboard piece right there. You can see I put stickers everywhere. I kind of weathered things all over the place. This was the original Flux bar. And you saw how the new one looks.
Nice. Big
improvement. I had Mr. Fusion mounted here. When I first wore that pack, this guy got knocked off so many times. It's not even funny. I finally bolted that straight on there. That pack now resides down south at a comic book collector shop with a man who owns his own time machine DeLorean. So the pack went perfect with that.
Nice.
Yeah, I mean, I did a lot of craziness. I mean, I'd never built a proton pack from scratch before. So learning to paint that and where to bolt things and everything was a learning experience. Those were all reflectors from flashlights. Little Velcro pieces. But yeah, some of my videos kind of aged.
Just a little, but it's good to look back at them.
Yeah. See how rough things are. I mean, when I'm 3D printing stuff like 4 months ago. But also, don't forget Outer Dimension podcast tomorrow. Oh, look at this. Steven Mercado. Hey, what's up? I'm just doing a hangout stream. If anyone wants to join the stream, if you want to join on camera, the link is pinned to the top of the chat. You can join me and Tony here. Now, tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern on the Outer Dimensions podcast channel and on Dave's Dimension, the return of the Outer Dimensions podcast. So please come join me and Dre as we come back and we go over what we consider the best of 2025. And we look at possibly what's going to be coming through the pipeline for 2026 here. So that's going to be a fun little stream starting tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern. We're planning to do two of those a month. Like we'll take 1 week off, do 1 week on, 1 week off, 1 week on. And we're going to see if we can get back into the groove of things.
Nice.
Now, when is your debut stream happening?
Should be next Wednesday.
So this
This
coming Wednesday?
this coming Wednesday.
What time?
I have to double check that.
Well,
It'll be
your-
like 7 o'clock for Jamie.
And your YouTube channel is the North Ontario, right?
Yes. That was my phone does.
Let's look them up. North Ontario, is it got the? What is the actual channel? Is it just Ontario Ghostbusters or North Ontario?
Should be North Ontario Ghostbusters.
Okay, it's not going up yet. Let's see here. Maybe if I just put North Ontario together.
Oh, no space. Sorry. For whatever reason, it wouldn't let me do it with spaces.
Ghostbusters Northeast. Ontario.
And then it's okay.
North Ireland.
There you go. Drop the chat.
Okay, let's go to live stream. It's not showing up in the chat yet.
I'll drop it in your chat.
Oh, you dropped it in the stream chat?
Yeah, I did.
Nope, didn't show.
Why can't I drop anything in this chat? Hmm. Do.
Yes, we will see you tomorrow, Ultra.
Why can't I talk to you? Let's just chat. Give me one second. Sorry.
Do you have it set to public?
Yeah. I have other people. I don't know.
Is it
Hang on,
north
double
or
thinking.
northern?
North.
North. Ontario. Because I know how to spell Ontario.
So try doing capitals for each word.
That shouldn't matter for searching. But it's like when people say, "Oh, my email is going to be lowercase." It doesn't matter.
Right.
Oh. You see right there, I typed in North Ontario. We get Ontario. The Nerds of North in Ontario Ghostbusters Comic Con.
Yeah.
Years ago. There's in the North. That may be something you may want to look into about possibly. I mean, even put like a, I don't know, like a N Ontario or something like that. Like, what does it show on your YouTube page? Because you can change your titles. In case you weren't aware of that, you can change like the name of your channel. Because mine was not always Dave's Dimension. So
it's messing me up. YouTube and then
yeah. Because I mean, you definitely want to start, getting the word out on your stream, obviously.
Well, yeah. I know. Jetpack basically dropped the link yesterday.
It is North Ontario on IG, right?
Yeah. Oh, it'd be stupid.
There you go. This one, right? North GB01.
Yep.
Okay. Do you have any links here? No, you don't.
Of course I don't. Give me one second.
Okay. Well, no, I was going to say, I thought maybe you might have a link on your actual landing page so that people can just jump to your YouTube.
I didn't set it up.
Okay.
Which is the problem. There's another member. You feel overwhelmed.
Don't worry, we're going to get you through it. We're going to get you a crash course.
Honestly. Where is? I'm gonna email you real quick.
Where is my little doggo? Let me manipulate my camera really quickly.
Send. Okay, I just emailed you.
So there's the firehouse. We got a roof. We even have the railings. I'm still waiting to hear back from Ghostbuster Gear about the length of the pole.
Oh, they didn't tell you?
It doesn't say, unfortunately. But if you notice, I
Weird.
already did a little test fit for the Ecto 2 up there.
Nice.
But the grate here, this goes all the way through. So if you, just like on the old Kenner, so if you had slime, you could pour slime all the way down.
Nice. You know how to make slime, right?
I did once. Just have to Google it. Because I once actually had the opportunity to go to New York City at New York City Comic Con, help out with the NYC crew, and that was something that they had going on, was showing kids how to make slime.
Nice.
But it was like a renewable slime where they had this little mechanism where it could take the slime, you put it back up, and it would just keep on just, I guess, draining
cool.
is the right word. No, forgot exactly what it was. It was a few years ago. You said you sent me a message?
Yeah, I emailed you.
You emailed me.
Yes, because
What the heck is this?
my phone just died, and yeah,
Did it die in your arms tonight?
it did.
So now I've got to go
Just
to my
like, oh, okay.
email. Let me see which
I'm
email
sorry.
that is. It was probably Dave's Dimension. I have
Yeah,
more
the
than
one
one
you gave
email.
me. I do too.
I have the Outer Dimensions podcast at gmail.com.
I just
So
don't
I
understand
have
why it's not coming.
I still have to look at the character sheet you sent me. I haven't looked at that yet. So I have that email. Did you send me something else?
Yes, attached to that chain.
Okay. There you go. North Ontario Ghostbusters. There we go. Yeah, you don't have anything on there yet. That's probably why that it's not searchable.
It's not showing up.
And we have
Yeah.
10 subscribers. We're going to change that.
Woohoo! There we go.
Yeah, no thing up there yet.
I was trying to play around with it to try and update like a follow screen. But
That could be part of it where it says at.
I didn't add that part.
Yeah. Oh, I know.
It did it for me.
YouTube's been doing a lot of crazy stuff lately.
I thought it looked weird when it showed me, and I was like,
Yeah, because like if I go to my YouTube studio or even my YouTube channel, like my home channel, obviously it says at Dave's Dimension there.
yeah.
And they started doing at and everything else, but you can actually change everything too.
Even that adds like the placement for it.
The at no, but like you can change the name. Like I can change mine from Dave's Dimension to Dimension Download if I wanted to. Just different stuff. So yeah, you could actually, like, if you wanted to rebrand this differently, you can name it. You can just put, if you want to put North. If you want to do like an underscore, if you want to do North Ontario GBs to abbreviate it.
Shorten it up.
Yeah, it might make it a little bit more user friendly. Those are all options right there. And of course, the more content you make, more little content you make, the more supposedly the algorithm will love you. Apparently, it's all about the short content, but I'm not really about the short content because I'm a pretty fun guy.
I like to put a video on and just let it run.
What I also did was, this might be something fun for you to try, is like when you're at events, I actually found this Velcro strap that goes on your shoulder.
I can't
let
see
me-
you.
Hold on, let me fix that. Let me fix that. Okay, let's go to normal tracking. Get over here. Look at me. There you go. Look at me, camera. There we go. There we go.
Hi.
There we go. Be
There you
good. So on your straps of your pack, there's a little Velcro thing that wraps around the strap, and it has the mount like an action camera.
Okay. I
Okay,
have the action.
so you have
6. So
So, you, excuse them. Out of me, I'm sorry. I only have an Action 5.
I got it for Christmas. It was a gift.
No. So I have GoPro. I have a GoPro. I think it's 11 or 12. One of the two. I have one of those, but I also have this Action 5. And what I've done with the GoPro before is I would put it on the mount. And what will happen is I can use it like a body camera if I'm at events. So you can actually record, like if you're walking around a con or a festival or something, you could do that to make some short-term content, some little short content. Because what you can do is you can take, like if you're walking through a con, you could always speed it up and make some shorts out of it.
That's fair.
You know, and even if it's sped really fast, you can just have like some kind of, you could have, YouTube has a whole library of music. Make sure maybe they have their own Ghostbuster friendly type music that you can just play.
Yep.
And you can start developing some short content, because like I did, let's see if I can pull up my Fan Expo one I did. So my Fan Expo walkthrough.
Guys, here we are, Fan Expo, Canada 2025, Toronto, Canada.
You see, I just sped up.
And
Yeah.
guys, this place
Little
is
voiceover.
massive. It's amazing. But I think you guys might have missed a few things. So let's just take it back a little bit. In 3, 2, and 1, prepare for temporal time displacement, guys.
Love it.
So guys,
Just me
as you
walking
guys-
through, just doing a slow
Yeah.
walk. Fan Expo Toronto is just massive.
It's huge. Like it's crazy.
Oh, it's beyond huge, man. I mean, just the place itself is like, I mean,
The city in itself, right?
have you been to Fan Expo Toronto?
Oh yeah. I used to live in Toronto.
Okay, so I mean, the thing that blows me away is you can go down 4 escalators and still keep going.
Yep. There's like another like 6 layers underneath.
Don't give me that side eye, Jesus. By the way, that's Mrs. Dimension.
Yeah.
Come on. Yes, I know you're playing with your camera. Jesus, come on. My wife is not a fan of like massively crowded places, so this is
That's
like
fair.
it's over sensory. But some cons are starting to do like desensory rooms.
I'm surprised that Toronto didn't.
Yeah, they really should. And this poor guy, getting a good shot of his acne right there. Jesus. Oh, I'm sorry, dude. Sorry. But like, this is just me with my GoPro. This was
How many batteries
I
were
think
burned?
I had the whole Hem 4 gimbal for this, so I'm actually getting pretty good stabilization on my GoPro.
Well, that's what I was going to say. You seem
really
stable.
I had about maybe 3, because technically you're not supposed to record Oh, well,
Secret.
well, I'm across the country now. You guys can, I'm in a different country. You can't find me. But like, and this, of course, this walkway you can't stop. No stopping in this area.
There's no stopping at all. Like at any time.
Yeah.
Like even when there's not like a con.
And I'm still trying to get like the gimbal. I just got like a couple days before the con, so it's like I'm still trying to get the hang of everything. This is like my first like real testing of it, but it seemed to work out pretty well. It's just that I don't have mics that I can plug directly into it because of the way that the Hohem gimbal is designed. You can't use
Which camera are you
mouse.
using for this?
This is the GoPro.
This is the GoPro?
Yeah, I think it's the GoPro 11 I have. So I mean, it does pretty good video.
Okay.
Damn good video. Now I have a Android phone. I have an Android 25 Ultra. And I have the DJI 7P gimbal, which syncs up with the DJI mini mics, which I have, which is great.
Yeah.
And that's another reason why I went with the DJI Action 5 recommendation of Archer, so that this will sync up with the mics. And I want to do some testing.
Do you like the Action 5?
I mean, I've only had it for a couple weeks. But so far, it seems like it's real nice. I have to really get outside and do a test, but with it being winter and snow and like negative degrees right now, it's not really.
That's my fear too.
But I went and I got this small rig cage for it.
Okay.
So it's a nice protective cage plus easy access for the batteries.
Nice.
I mean, this is just walking down that bridge, and then the escalators, and then more escalators, and then more escalators, and more escalators, and more escalators.
And you're not even at the con yet.
The main floor. I mean, my wife was not dressing up, but this is me wearing the Flex Pack.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I have camera equipment connected to my tools and talent belt while I'm wearing a full-on Proton Pack, black jumpsuit, and I'm walking around this massive con. So if that wasn't a test, I don't know what is. Now, of course, this is Lego. So my wife was like, okay, I have to stop over here. Gotta stop over by Lego. Of course, Lego Wolverine.
I must see.
Oh, you have no idea. My wife is a Lego fiend.
Nice.
They have Lego Crocs now.
Really?
I just saw it today. I haven't shown my wife it yet. I want a set. She has Ghostbuster Crocs. I got her those.
I don't have a set. I gotta grab a set.
And the thing is like, I'm wearing a Proton Pack, so I'm trying to be like extra careful. What they charge for the sabers is insane.
Yeah.
I would like to have one, but the thing is, one, am I ever going to cosplay something Star Wars where I need a lightsaber? Probably not.
Because, no.
Well, one, I know that's like Star Wars cosplay, whether you're in a 501st or just doing it casually, people criticize the hell out of you. For one.
Yeah.
Two, I'm a big guy. I wear about a 4X tall. I'm not apt to find a set of Jedi robes or something that is going to be passable,
You gotta work on your sewing skills.
I don't sew. I stab my fingers, but I don't sew.
Right.
So this was fun. And this is the Hasbro booth, actually.
Nice.
They had Emily from the Hasbro team, who also part of the HasLab crew.
Yep.
It was so packed. I wanted to like say hello to them and thank them for everything they do because they've helped out with Ghostbusters Day. But they just had a lot of people there, so I was like, no, I'm not going to bother them. But I did jump in on this thing. I still have the video of this too.
Nice.
They do like the slow motion.
Yeah.
Like, see? Yeah, I went with blue and green on the Proton Pack and on the wand. to make it look like something completely different. You see, I have the keypad as my belt gizmo. If you look at it,
Yeah.
it's just okay. There we go. And you get the time circuit display and the keypad right there. Now that was out of necessity because the belt clip actually broke off of the keypad.
Oh.
As we got in there, I was adjusting something and it broke right off. I was like, fuck. But I had a couple of the extra clips, the Velcro clips that you saw before in the other video. So I'm like, okay, maybe I could rig something. So I rigged it through the wires. So it just looked like the keypad was hanging and it was laying perfectly like that on my leg.
Nice.
So it worked out perfectly. So, and I had the wires going from inside there into the, and this is supposed to be a light box, by the way.
Okay.
It's painted solid, so there would be no lights. But then the wires with some zip ties go up to the pack, but there's Velcro right there. So it detaches from the photon pack, but you can't tell.
Yeah, no, really
You
good.
have to, this, it just turned out perfect. Blue hand grips right there. I did mess up on the barrel though, but nobody could tell really what was going on. Blue. Now, I will say this: if you're 3D printing, you will easily break this if you don't have the right size screws. Unless maybe if you, I don't know, maybe if you want 100% infill, it might reinforce it. But you can see, I don't want to speed it that much. Let me see. Go back. So I want to show something on that's being washed out.
Did they for the footage of this? Did they email it to you, or how'd you get it?
Yeah, they emailed it to me. But you can see like the paint that I used on here, Rex from Millennium Workshop. Hey, what's up, Master? Master Kaikilis? What's up, fellas? We're just doing a hangout session. There's a link at the top of the chat if you want to join us. But this was, the paint came out perfect. I mean, it made it look metallic.
Nice.
And I threw a bunch of extras on here. Like, I just went with green right here because on the one side of the DeLorean, in the rear, like the rear section, you can see like 3 green, like more like they weren't metallic looking like this does, but they were more like a green, kind of like almost missile-like things that kind of stick out the one window. So that was kind of the concept I'm going here. Everything on here, the transistors, everything, all 3D printed.
Ooh,
from the QPAD files. So everything you see here, with the exception of the lenses, I actually bought some red tire caps. They were supposed to be like the red capacitors on the other side of the DeLorean. I was going to connect some wires to them, but I just didn't have time. Of course, you got the DeLorean tire right here, and everything you're here, like the brass parts, those are all 3D print. The entire pack is 3D printed except for the electronics, the lenses, and the flux capacitor is a Yahtzee flux capacitor. So when it shakes, it lights up.
Yes.
Oh, there he is. There's the man, Darth Muzza. G'day there, Dave. Just dropping by, say a quick hello. I head out to find somewhere to cool off. Hopefully somewhere with no sharks. I'll catch this replay. Stay safe. You too, Muzza. He's down under. Now, actually, Muzza, it is like negative degrees here in Grand Island. You're talking about cooling off, my friend. It is now. It is 1 degree, and with the wind chill, it's negative 19.
Yeah.
So if you want to cool off, you just come up here, man. We'll have fun. We'll 3D print some stuff, and we'll talk some craziness. But like everything on here, like even the Mr. Fusion, that's just a dice tower scaled down really small.
Really?
Yes. Because I have a large version of that sitting on my shelf back there. So like a lot of stuff I just downscaled or changed, upscaled. Like the handle for the time circuits
Yep.
is right there.
Okay.
There was a logo for Mr. Fusion, and I enlarged that and just glued that to the wraparound ion arm because I did the wraparound ion.
Nice.
Because I figured it would be safer for that, so that if the rod stuck out, it wouldn't hit anyone or anything.
Yep. Now, how'd you attach it? Is it glued
There's,
or?
there's holes on there, so yeah, I glued everything on there.
Nice.
But like, this is a full size pack right there.
Thank you, Dave.
I was when I finished printing it, because it took months of trial and error. But when I finished printing all the parts and then assembling it, I was so nervous wearing it. But knowing that it'll last a Fan Expo, I know that it's nice and sturdy.
Yeah.
Because I was worried about it breaking. I kept seeing in my head, someone banging into it, and it just breaks in half.
Every little pull on it, you're like, oh.
I kept checking it. I was like, 'cause one of my teammates from Buffalo Ghostbusters was actually there.
Oh, was he?
Justin Williams. He was there. Me and him, we both went there to do the Doc and Marty photo op because we're both Back to the Future fans. So we're in line, and also again, that pack was GB Fans sound equipment, and I rigged it up and replaced it so that when it turns on, you hear the time circuits turn on and the car rev up.
Nice.
And when you overheat, it sounds like the car going 88 miles per hour. You hear the sonic booms, and then you hear the little alarm, and then it resets itself. But I also had it where instead of playing Ghostbusters or On Our Own, I had it playing Power of Love, Back in Time, Double Back. So I kept playing that in the line while we're waiting for Michael J. Fox and Chris Lloyd. And other people in line are just like, where's that music coming from? They're like looking at me like, wait a minute. Is that a Proton pack? But it looks like, yep.
Yes.
So
yes,
you just have to love it. I mean, I've had people like ask me, hey, you did that Back to the Future pack once. Are you ever going to wear that again? I'm like, well, I don't have that anymore, but I have a 3D printer. Maybe it's time I 3D printed one. So I'm thinking I might want to do an RGB pack this year.
Do it.
I just don't know when. Well, I have a couple different things to consider this year. Well, not just like regular stuff. I mean, I have some considerations. We may be moving next year.
Okay.
So it might be less space. So a lot of my collection may be boxed up or maybe given away.
That's fair.
Like my Marvel and G.I. Joe stuff, I may just box it up and pass it on to someone else, which would free up a lot of space because if we do move, we're going to have less space. And I may want to do a different setup. I may want things. I'm not going to get rid of my Back to the Future or my Ghostbuster stuff. That's never going to be, that's not going to anywhere.
That is fine.
But if I were to scale back my other stuff, and I may want to do maybe something where the printers are centered in the background, who knows? It all depends on what the future holds. We have to see what happens. So, I mean, I have two right now. Technically, I have 3 packs. The Ben & Kent is actually over there. And like I said, I am considering taking the Ben & Kent and removing the electronics. Or if I find someone who's just looking for a pack, I might just sell it at a very discounted price, and then use that as seed money to start a new project.
That's fair.
Because I mean, the Afterlife pack, which is the Frozen Empire, I have to get that switching. So I have to do the switch to fix it. If I can't fix it, then I might just scavenge some parts off of it or sell some parts to people who are looking for stuff. So we'll see what happens. Because that thing, there was a lot of trial and error. There was issues with that pack, by the way. There was definitely issues there. Because, I mean, like, the Keep Alive has always been an issue. And
Yeah.
the Keep Alive only works on the pack and not on the wands.
Yeah.
But of course, now they're going to have that fixed in the new 84 pack. So,
But still not the wand.
supposedly, that's fixed.
Really? Interesting.
So, but I mean, at least as far as I could be mistaken, I want to say it should still work. Because Archer actually did an interview with Emily at New York City Comic Con. So, I mean, there's a lot. I thought that they said that the Keep Alive would also function for the wand, but I could be wrong.
I hope it
I
is.
think you could turn the pack on and off through the wand at least.
Yeah, but you
because-
could before too.
I think you could before, but I want to say the wand I think could still run. I could be wrong.
Mhm.
Maybe I can Google it. We Google everything.
Am I echoey?
No,
Okay.
I'll have to look it up later. But no, like this is just me carrying my little GoPro around doing footage.
Smooth.
Yeah, some people say you don't need a gimbal. I still like a gimbal mostly, and I had a conversation with Archer about this because those that don't know, with my asthma can be a little intense at times, and when it's really bad, I got to meet the Toronto Ghostbusters.
Yeah,
we
I
met up
know
because
them.
Joe Cirillo is a good friend.
Mm-mm.
So he was there. Of course, they were kind of geeking out over the latest temporal ghostbusting technology. So it was nice to actually formally meet them. Of course, they had a great setup for Joe. Joe had a great time.
Oh yeah.
There's my wife with Joe. I mean, Joe's like family. He's just the best ever. There you go, RoboCop and a few other cosplays we came across.
Nice.
Tron, Ares.
Uh-oh.
That was in August. People were already killing it. Little Kamen Rider, and I think that was some Lego stuff that the Mrs. Dimension wanted to take photos of. And now you see me, now you don't.
Yeah.
I do have that now, by the way. The Game Boy.
Nice.
Had to get that. Some Lego stuff that she was looking for. Not Stitch. She's not a Stitch person, but I am.
That's fair.
So Wednesday. Yep, and that was it. But let me turn off sharing for now. But what was I going to say? I was going to say something else. Yeah, I mean, doing an RGB pack is going to be very interesting because you got to get the electronics in order to do 3 lights. And also, I know some people who've done the gauge at the top of the gearbox where it actually works as a battery
Okay.
gauge, which would, damn it. Yeah. But Ninja Vanish. There you go. That's one thing that would be cool to do. I'm not an Arduino person. I know someone who has had a RGB pack built, and apparently there's instructions on how to program Arduino boards. I've never done anything like that, so that would be a new skill for me to tackle.
It's firm.
But also now that I know that, I mean, with the Flux Pack Mark III, knowing that I was able to mount everything in there and that I built that thing using the QPack files, it makes me feel more confident that I didn't just 3D print pieces and glue them together. I made, I forged everything, I bonded everything so that it sticks there and it's nice and solid.
Nice.
Yeah, I see Master Kakili said that you were echoing. I don't hear it for some reason.
I don't either. That's why I was like,
Okay.
okay.
Who knows? YouTube being YouTube, who knows? We're not hearing it, but we're also not listening to the stream. So who knows? But I would also want to do a light setup for the wand. So you get the red light at the box of the wand on a gun box. But also I want to have some kind of a light effect for the tip.
Fair.
And what's also dangerous is Ghostbuster gear. He has files for an Extreme Ghostbusters pack.
That would be cool.
It's like, do I want an RGB or do I want an Extreme Ghostbusters pack?
You need both, Dave.
Because with Extreme Ghostbusters, I could be like Eduardo and just wear like a vest and a polo shirt and
True.
khakis, and I'm straight.
Yeah,
I'm like, it's canon. It is a uniform that's canon.
it's true.
You know? It's damn true. So I mean that's I always liked the RGB, but Extreme Ghostbusters, I liked the show.
Yeah, I did too.
You know, it was the same animation style as Men in Black and Godzilla and a whole host of other cartoons of the time period. Real Ghostbusters, though, I mean, I always wanted that. You know, it's cool that I have proton packs, but
I want the trap though from Extreme Ghostbusters.
Oh, the round one.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
Well,
he has.
I had the toy when I was a kid, kind of thing. I was like
I never
12.
had any of those toys. I think I had 2 or 3 of the real Ghostbuster figures when I was a kid. That was it.
Nice.
So now I'm making up for lost time, obviously.
Oh, for sure.
In spades. I mean, I never had a Kenner firehouse, and now this is like the size of 2 Kenner firehouses, maybe 3.
Right. My cousins had the firehouse and all like the Turtles sewer playset and everything.
Yep, never had those.
Yeah.
Wanted them. I had some of the Ninja Turtles. I do have them now. I have the Turtles and I have the Party Wagon.
Nice.
He's got the Ghost Trap from Answer the Call. He's got the RGB Proton Pack and Trap.
Okay.
He's got the Extreme Ghostbusters. He's also got the Ghostbusters video game upgrades.
Oh.
He's got
Okay.
a lot of dangerous stuff right there. Oh God. He's got upgrade for the blue blasters that they came out with a couple years ago. He's
Yeah.
got upgrades for those. He's got the sniffer.
Okay.
Under various parts and gear, he has parts for the Spirit Deluxe trap connectors. He's got the 2016 Ghost Trap. He's got Spirit Deluxe Trap V-Hook compatible.
Oh.
Oh, are you there?
Hello.
Something
Yeah, I'm
happened.
here.
Are you still there?
I was gonna say.
Yeah, I'm not too sure what happened. We were just like disconnected for a
Weird.
second.
Are we still live though?
That was yes. We're still live. Yeah, I'm checking the replay right now.
Weird. I was like, what happened? Yeah, no, we're live. Okay.
Yeah, I don't hear an echo now, but there was an echo earlier for some reason. So
Really?
that's weird. Yeah.
Okay.
So
Just on me though, or on both of us?
yeah, it was just on you. That was weird.
Weird.
He's got the sniffer. He also has the ghost chipper. He's got the custom RTV body for the Arma Voltage RC.
Okay.
3D print for the custom mini. What's this custom mini? What? Custom mini cyclotron design. He's got everything here. He's got the mounts for the Neutrona One design for the mount for the Afterlife. What
Yeah,
he
yeah.
got had rigged up. He has those. Video game pack Alice frame tips.
Okay.
Let's see here. 3D printed kids proton pack files. So if you wanted to make a movie pack but for kids, you could do that.
Nice.
Exclusive servo electronics for the Ghost Trap. Printable ecto capsule ends like the side tanks, the yellow
okay.
tanks. So he's got everything in here. You could 3D print the containment unit. That's dangerous.
That yeah. That's
I had somebody ask me, so when are you going to do one? I'm like, never. I don't have space for that. You know how massive that would be.
help me print it out, Dave.
I don't have Maybe if I had a garage or a basement, maybe we could talk about that. But yeah, that's not happening. Although that could be a fun laundry chute.
Yeah.
You know, that could be like the opening to a laundry chute. You just have a bigger portal, bigger orifice for the son of a biscuit. There we go. I gotta disable that somehow. But he's got like the 3D printable Ecto goggles, remix files, and custom display stand
Oh,
for the
okay.
goggles. And that's definitely something I want to do at some point in time. I definitely want to do the goggles. But he's got so much stuff. Oh man.
You might have to send me this display stand.
Well, like the RGB pack, I'm just gonna click on it. Does it include the is it just the pack? Oh, son of a brother. Oh, oh, he's got the belt gizmo, he's got the trap, he's got the PKE meter,
Yeah, everything.
and the goggles, everything you want, everything you need except for the suit to be an RGB Ghostbuster.
Nice, nice.
Oh,
Now you
man.
can go through Magnolia.
No, not paying $400 for a suit that might not fit me.
Well, no, you do your measurements, right? I got a Magnolia suit.
Yeah, I'm a big guy. I have really weird measurements, so
No, I know. So you email them first, make sure before you pay, obviously.
I'm not paying $400 for a suit. I'd rather, well, my first gray suit that I had,
Yeah.
I still have it. It's massive on me, but I paid around maybe two to $225 for it
Okay.
through Suits USA. They do flight suits and paramedic suits.
Okay.
They're not breathable though. They're more of a winter suit.
That's
If you
fair.
catch my drift.
Yep.
They will keep the warmth in and they'll keep the cold out. They're not lined. They're just very thick material. They're wind resistant.
Okay.
So they don't breathe.
Yeah.
But that thing is, I wore that for my first cosplay, which was the first time back I did the Back to the Future pack, and this is before I met the Buffalo Ghostbusters, and before I started my journey to lose weight. That con made me decide I need to lose weight
That's fair.
because one, I was roasting. It was in June, roasting, sweating bullets.
Yep.
And first time wearing a proton pack, my weight combined with not having any air coming through in that suit, wearing this proton pack, my back was in terrible shape. Like every 20 or 30 minutes, I had to sit down to take breaks. I was in bad shape. But also, that's when I also had my first interaction with a kid in costume.
Mm-hmm.
And that just like, okay, I gotta find some way to do this again and again and again.
Seeing the smiles,
And
right? That's really what
the kid had me tearing up after he walked
Oh.
away. Because the kid's like, like I want to be just, he looked at my suit and everything. He's like, I want to be just like you. I'm trying to hold this back. This is my first time doing a cosplay, and this kid is like saying, telling me, that I want he wants to be a Ghostbuster like me.
Yeah.
The mother then asked me, "Oh, where are you set up?" Excuse me.
I'm not set up
Well,
anywhere.
you're all dressed up. Where are you set up? I'm like, I'm just like you. But she thought I was suited up that good. I'm like,
Yeah.
that made me
Oh.
feel like really good, considering it's my first time trying to do a cosplay. And I'm a big heavyset guy, so I'm like, this, like, damn. But the physical drag of everything by the end of the day, I told
There's
my
a
wife,
lot, right?
I said, I gotta do something. Something has to change. This is I have to. There's no choice.
It was good motivation for you, at least, right?
Yeah, I mean, it was to a point where it made me think about things because by that point in my life, my mom had passed away.
Hmm.
My mom was one of those people. She didn't like going to doctors. She had skin cancer all her life, but she was also a chain smoker. She didn't take care of herself.
Yeah.
And we lost her. It was about 2012. 2012.
Okay. Yep.
So she's been gone a long time. Okay.
I'm sorry for your
She
loss.
never got to meet my wife.
Mm.
So she didn't ever, didn't see me get married or anything like that. My mom just kind of like, she's so it was like, do I want that to be me?
Yeah.
I want to live as long as I possibly can. Me and my wife, we met each other late in life, and we want to be here as long as we possibly can. We want to enjoy life together with us as long as we possibly can.
For sure.
I made the decision that I was going to make this change because my doctor was pushing me for a couple of years. Hey, you should really consider bariatric surgery, and that made me do it. Realizing the physical one, wanting to be there for a long time. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that, Master. I mean, yeah, it's never easy losing a parent.
No.
In fact, this past week was kind of an anniversary of mom passing, and my uncle had passed, and his kids, my cousins, they just lost their mother a couple days. Well, would be a couple days just before the anniversary of him passing, and then my mom had passed the next day.
Jeez.
So it's kind of like they just lost their other parent. So I understand what that is because my father's no longer here either. It sucks, and I told him, I said, it never gets easier, but as long as you keep sharing stories, memories, you're keeping them alive with you.
That's true.
But my mom, she didn't really take care of herself, and that's what we're trying to do.
Mm.
So when I said I made the decision I was going to do this, my wife went with me to these, because first here in Buffalo, you have to go to a seminar so they can kind of like explain to you, hey, this is what's going to happen. These are the potential pitfalls and possibilities. Like there's the social aspect. If one person's going through it and you're a couple and the other person doesn't, well, now you're having to do two sets of meals. And what if, you're no longer attractive to the person because they lost so much weight? There's all these different social aspects of it. Yeah. And, they want to make you mentally prepared because you go through the seminar to see if this is something you still want to pursue. Then you have to lose a certain percentage of your body weight and keep that off to show the program that, yes, you can maintain this. Then you go through a psych eval. And once you meet all the criteria, you then are cleared medically to go ahead and have the surgery. It's not something that's done in a month or two. This is something that's done maybe 6 or 8 months.
Yeah, which is good. Like it's good to know, right?
Well, my wife decided to do it with me.
Oh, it's good.
Because, like I said, we're not going to be doing 2 sets of meals.
No.
They're her words. And she was also a heavier person.
Okay.
So we both went through it. She actually technically got to do it sooner than I did.
Oh, really? How come?
COVID, hospitals being shut down, and when my surgery was postponed, I gained a few pounds back, so I didn't lose it again. So she got to go ahead of me.
That's fair.
So, I mean, it's we're much healthier than what we were.
Yeah, which is good.
We're still working on it because you plateau and you're trying to get back down to it. My lowest I got down to was 340. I unfortunately have gained 40 pounds back. But considering I was 495 and I got down to 340, I'm still around like 380 or so.
Okay.
I need to do more work. I have weights that I have here.
Nice.
I need to do more. I need to put the work back in so I can lose that 40 pounds and get back down to 340.
Just
so
put a Kent pack on and do a couple laps around.
But what I did was I stopped all carbonated beverages, cold turkey a month before I had my surgery. I drink water, lemonade, or I have like the 0 sugar Gatorades that I'll drink for the electrolytes.
Yep.
Do the Premier protein shakes. This is like one meal right here.
Nice.
Low carb, high protein.
Okay.
We switched brands of bread actually called 647. which
Haven't
instead
heard of
of
it.
like one slice of bread equaling one carb, it's technically half a carb.
Oh, okay.
They make rolls, like hot dog rolls, hamburger rolls, stuff like that.
That's good.
Slices of bread in different, like Italian style, different styles in the 647 brand. Instead of like ham and mashed potatoes, we'll do cauliflower rice or cauliflower version of mashed potatoes.
Yep.
Cauliflower tots. They make tater tots, but they're actually made out of cauliflower.
That's cool.
You have
Same
to watch
company or
different brands. Yeah,
different brands?
no, different brands. Green Giant does one. Stay away from it. It just tastes like mush.
Okay.
There's one called Bird's Eye. They make really good cauliflower, alternatives.
Okay.
So we do that. We do a lot of that stuff. We try to stay high protein. My wife has an iron deficiency, so she tries to eat as much red meat as she possibly can, but still she goes for infusions.
Yep.
Me, it's I drink water and I drink a lot of Gatorade.
That's fair.
But as you can't just do that alone, you have to still do the exercising and like the bike riding. I do a lot of bike riding when I can, but right now you can't.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say with the snow
And
and
with my
everything.
asthma, if I go outside, I can try to take a walk, but I'm not going to go get long with my lungs with
Yeah.
cold air. So I'm just waiting for the weather to kind of get better so I can get back out there. But like I said, I'm going to try and do more endurance, where I'm just the battery is out of the bike, carrying the battery in my backpack. If I need it for emergency, I'll break it out.
That's fair.
But I want to try and get back to doing more endurance in it. Because what I did was, at one point in time, I was throwing I had some 10-pound weights. I would put them both in my backpack. So that's 20 pounds on my back.
Yep.
But now I have my two 25 pounds. So those are 50 pounds. If I throw that in my back, that's plenty of weight too.
That's fair.
You know? Excuse me, guys. Sorry. But I mean, it's just little things, You try and do, like, my wife hates doing it, but turkey bacon is healthier than regular
Yep.
bacon. She's not a big fan of it. But, like, with me, I'm okay with it because you'd be amazed what you can get used to.
Yeah, it's fair.
I mean, I was a notorious pop drinker. And I cut a cold turkey.
I'm bad.
Because, well, it's the carbonation that adds gas to your stomach.
Yep.
Because the bariatric bypass we did is basically it's a stomach bypass.
Okay.
You're supposed to not have as much you don't
Carbonated.
have as big a stomach as it is, but the carbonation that can cause all kinds of issues too.
That's fair.
So there have been one or two times where I've had pop, but like when maybe a root beer float once in a blue moon.
Yeah.
And when I say once in a blue moon, I'm saying maybe once. Last time I had one was about a year and a half ago.
Oh wow.
So yeah,
for
like
you.
they really try to be as good as we can, but still also you get stressful days, so you start to eat and eat. So you're like,
You get
I
urges.
try not
right?
to do that. I'm on Manjaro now for my diabetes,
Yep.
but it's also supposed to help curb your appetite. And there's
Okay.
times when I don't feel hungry, but I know I need to have something in my system. So
Yep.
there's that issue.
I hear you there.
God, I can't wait for spring, so I don't have to feel like so stuffed up and congested. But it is
enough.
11:30. I'm gonna wrap things up. Tony,
Sounds
thank you
good.
for hanging out with us.
Oh,
And you
anytime.
have your stream on Wednesday.
Yep.
Yes, at what time?
It's going to be like 7:00 Vietnamese time, so probably like 10:00 for our time is what I'm assuming.
Okay. So I'll stop through the chat. I'll hang out.
Sounds good. We'll see you then. I don't know how long it's going to be, but it's something.
There you go. As Rizzo the Ninja Assassin said, one day death will come for us all.
It's true. It's true.
Yes. But I want to thank everyone who's popped through. This was not a planned stream. This is just kind of doing something. I want to do a full test because we had an issue where the stream ended earlier in the week. I may still continue to do streams on Tuesdays. That may be a regular thing. This is just something impromptu. I wanted to do a nice endurance test for the stream for our Dimension podcast tomorrow. So please join Dre and Dave tomorrow on Dave's Dimension and also on the Outer Dimension podcast channel for the return of the Outer Dimension podcast, guys. But until next time, this is Dave from Dave's Dimension, and we have Tony from the North Ontario Ghostbusters. Please go to his channel and go ahead and subscribe. You can also find him on Instagram. And what's the Instagram? It is North Ontario GB1?
GB, yeah. 01.
01. So go ahead and look him up on Instagram. Please give him a follow. And also look them up on YouTube. He's got more content coming through. He's brand new. He's going to do his first inaugural stream this coming Wednesday.
Yeah.
He's at about 10:15 p.m. Eastern Time on the YouTube. So, guys, until next time, this is Dave from Dave's Dimension saying keep on busted. And you know what I'm going to say. I say it every single time. I will always catch you on the flip side. Take care, guys.
Thank you.